this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Let's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm acing. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no person. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one can support you, believe that's young. We got to be open on.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey. 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 It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the rope. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a fight for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey, 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 hey.
I'm gonna sing. Eric Gomes, what it do? JP, Eric, JQ, Black Attack, Birdman, Club 57. Latifah, welcome home. You turned 44? Oh, we the same age, 44, 40. We the same age, Ma. Happy birthday. This show is dedicated to Latifah tonight. Happy birthday. Part 4. Where you been, dog? Where you been? G Brown, man. I got to when I get on the YouTube version, and I sure will. Birdman, Damon Douglas. What's up, Super Bros? DP Rocker, man. We in here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Because you could be sipping some hot cider, you know what I mean? Doing what time is it? At least 9 o'clock. The kids asleep. Or in their room on their iPad. So I totally appreciate y'all coming in here tonight, because you really should be doing adult things right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the adult exhibition should be going on tonight and tomorrow night. You already know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Mama should be drunk. Mama off that wine. Whatever she drunk, she should be drunk by now. And I appreciate you getting drunk in the shot with us tonight. You know, because women pheromones be going off like the 1 or 2 days before Christmas and New Year's. Oh man, they want you to touch their booty, man. You know what I mean? So thank you, man. They just want to feel appreciated, man. You know what I mean? So thank you. And yeah, man. So let's play this trail and we jumping into the show. We got a guest from 9:15 to 9:30. You don't drink? Okay. Well, we gonna put that warm apple cider. I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. Mm-hmm. I seen them myself. It's all true.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu
Good evening.
messenger.
You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
At least 15, y'all. At least 15. And welcome to the show, y'all. Welcome to the show, man. And yeah, man, we got Kumar coming in. Man, we got Kumar coming in here, man. And a young prospect, man, heading to Olympic trials. So we're gonna welcome into the barbershop, man. And oh man. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. Yeah, man. So we got a lot to talk about tonight. Damn, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. So Bruce Trampler, I should have posted it on my Instagram so it'll be easier for me to do it. But Bruce Trampler, I gotta read the quote, man. It's in my phone. Bruce Trampler, which is the matchmaker for Top Rank, right? I'm not sure if you guys saw my video earlier, but we're gonna jump into this right now. And he said, let me find this sucker. My apologies. It should have been ready before the show. So a gentleman responded, so why Bud getting leave Top Rank, then Bruce? I heard all about you guys. Don't get me started about no black fighters. We all know how you guys get down. Stop worrying about little old me and promote a no way. Bruce Trampler said, ignorant post here. The so-called Top Rank slave ship paid Bud tens of millions of dollars for this fight. But you are a critic because Spence didn't want to fight Crawford. Bud is a multi-millionaire, in quotation marks, slave. You should be so fortunate. You know what I mean? I went to college, man, and I know how Bruce Trampler is playing. It's cute you playing with context, right? I get it, dog. Like I really get it. Like I get it, but ain't no man talking to me like that, dog. I'm just saying. I know he's going. He's playing ping pong. He's playing context ping pong with the Twitter young man. But at the end of the day, you can't talk like that, dog. You know what I mean? Like I don't even play like that. I really don't. I really don't. If you don't believe me, ask a PR guy, do I accept that type of language? Ask Steve Kim, do I accept that type of language? I don't accept it. I don't care how big, strong you are. It's going to stop. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just carry on that conversation and be disrespectful like this, man. I'm like, God damn. You know, so it is what it is, man. And obviously the saga with Devin Haney and the WBC, we're going to tap into that, but the guest will be here in 6 minutes. I think Kyle should be jumping on in as well. And he's going to be on for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to jump into it, man. So feel free to beam on in, Kyle. And we'll filibust until Kumar comes in, and we'll rock out like that, man. But it's just, I mean, if you let people talk, they'll tell you who they are. Now, here's the challenging part to you Negroes. Now that you have the answers to the test, you've been wanting the answers for years, right? You finally got it. It finally fell out the sky. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do now? You gonna sit and fight them? Ha 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 ha. Or you gonna go create your own legacy? You gonna go build your own little fortress, big fortress, medium-sized fortress, you know? You know what I mean? Like I was shit. Man, listen. Ask Steve Kim, can he talk like that? Oh man, oh my God. I think Steve Kim. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we done shared a few words, man. I'll just leave it at that, man. I'll just leave it at that. These are the conversations that I had to, this is what I had to endure by myself. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I endured a lot of conversations like this with a media credential. And I would never bite my tongue. Never ever bite my tongue. And I would say this probably happened to me probably once every other month. I would fall into a situation like this, whether it was a YouTuber that didn't like black people, whether it was someone in boxing that didn't like black people, or felt like they were entitled, had a great sense of entitlement. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't do that with the Jew, I'm sure. I'm sure you wouldn't say such language like that. You know, so just the comfort level. Now I know the smart Negroes are going to come in here and say, well, he started the race. He race baited him. That would be true. And in the context in which Bruce Trampler responded, is it acceptable contextually? Is that a term? Sure, you can get away with it. He hit me, I hit him. Yeah, I get it, but that's a little too far. That's a little too far. Yeah, Jewer. Thank you, dog. I got to say Jewer. Thank you. What's up, San Antonio on part 4? I get it, dog. Like, I get all of that. I do my best to get away with some of that stuff too. You know what I mean? And but I mean, to post this, I mean, you know, Fred is gonna ask Bob the next time he's in here, right? I mean, who cares? But I'll ask him for y'all. Not a problem. I'll ask him for the smart Negroes because I got my answer. I don't even want see Bob is a lawyer. I don't even want him to respond to this because I already know what he's gonna say. Because it's in context. It's in context. Like there's no point even talking to Bob about contextual conversations. Like it's not gonna work. Bob is too smart, 90 years old. I am the 1,000,013th interview he's ever had. So it there's no point asking him, you know what I mean? Because he's a lawyer by trade. But yeah, man. We getting our answers this week, dog. In 24 hours, the WBC has basically stripped Devin Haney of all his superhero powers with his belt. And Bruce Trampler has come out and says, you are a multi-million-dollar slave. Wow. That's the difference between having a collective bargaining agreement and not. See, if this was the NBA, oh man, they would jump on him. Adam Silver would jump on him so much. So that's the gift and the curse of boxing. You can say and do what you want, right? And but yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this, man. We'll have some fun with this in about 15, 16 minutes, man. And that's where we're at with this, man. And then the WBC, yeah, we can talk about that too. Did y'all hear about? But before I go into that, did you? In the meantime, everybody open up a second window and Google this story. A 14-year-old person, I don't know if it's a male or female, was trying on clothes at Burlington Coat Factory 2 days before Christmas. The LAPD goes into Burlington Coat Factory and let rounds go in a busy Burlington Coat Factory, and a bullet goes through a wall and murders a 14-year-old girl. I said, wow. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, man. My heart literally just sunk to the floor when I read that. And it's devastating, man. How the professionalism, you know, like wow. Yeah, 14-year-old girl in North Hollywood, G Brown. Why are there people in the store? I mean, why? Oh my gosh. 2 days. She's trying on clothes that her mom or dad are going to buy her for Christmas. I'm willing to bet you. They got out the car excited. Christmas break. I'm gonna do my best to find that family, and I'm gonna make a donation to them or something, man, because they shouldn't be, for real. They shouldn't be paying for a funeral. So I'm gonna do my. If you guys find information the same way we did with that hero down in San Diego, I got to find a way to reach that family, because I don't care under any circumstances they should not be paying for a funeral like this. And I know they're gonna settle out of court and get $1, $2, maybe $3 million, but until they get there, the human spirit in us should not. Oh gosh, should not. Them parents should not be paying for a funeral. So, if you guys get the information, I'll definitely do that too. Hopefully they put up a GoFundMe or something like that, and we can help them somehow, some way. Or excuse me, I'm not obligating y'all. I can help them somehow, some way. And yeah, man. Yeah, it's like, how do you not understand that you're in Burlington Coat Factory? You know what I mean? So yeah. And by the way, my internet has been working really well this week. I don't know what happened. I haven't called them, but it's working again. It's working again. We haven't. Hey, the barbershop has been uninterrupted, and it's raining really hard outside, and it's just, it makes no sense. That man should be brought up on criminal charges. So we're gonna attempt to switch gears. I'm waiting on the guests. I'm filibustering, so I'm pretty sure. Kyle, let me know if they're ready or not, and we'll jump in and do what we need to do to get this party rolling. And Kumar Prescott is his name. Kumar Prescott, and he's supposed to come in right now. And but yeah, whew, tough road. So what's the gift of this year? Yeah, sometimes I do too, part 4. What's the gift that kids want this year? I don't even involve myself in Christmas shopping or nothing like that. Dre and grandmas and grandpas and aunties and uncles, they do what they want, you know. Amazon. Yeah, facts. I appreciate you. Thank you. Amazon just be dropping off boxes, and I don't know what be in them. So, so I'll be like, hey, PlayStation 5 is always in, right? It's still this year. I bought Lincoln one about 5-6 months ago. About 5. I still haven't. I bought Madden. I bought NBA 2K. I still haven't played it. I played it like one time, but I told myself I was gonna play video games this year. But I ain't got no free time to play it. I feel guilty sitting in front of a video game for like an hour. You know what I mean? Especially when I gotta be prepared by February. I'm doing this, shooting this film. Gave Cash. Yeah, I appreciate that. Cash is my dude. Cash is my thing, man. Like on Christmas, I'm the uncle that gives $5 and $10 and $20. You know what I mean? Yeah, Amazon is the new Santa. Facts. Yeah. 1,000? Choo. Yeah, man. It's Amazon just be dropping off boxes, huh? Y'all ring be going off, huh? Y'all ring be going off. Hey, man, I done picked up so many boxes in the last 4 or 5 days. It's crazy. Call of Duty. Call of Duty is still. Is there a new Call of Duty? Okay, the Al Haven Award. Yeah, yeah. We got the $2,900. If you guys want to do an award show, we're more than welcome to do an award show. I'm just filibustering because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to snap, but I'm waiting on Kyle to let me know what's going on, and then Kyle is doing his best behind the scenes stuff. Oh, Call of Duty Vanguard. Oh, so that's what Terrence Crawford be playing. COD. Okay. I'm not ready for Lincoln to play that type of game yet, but he's doing Minecraft and Lego World and some. I know the ring is always going off all day, right? Uh, yeah, I already know. I think that hey, there we go. There we go. We in the building. We in the building. Mr. Prescott, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Man, I totally appreciate you coming in here, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, the 49ers broke my heart a couple.
Man, you and me both, man.
No, I'm saying it because I'm a Giants fan.
Oh, man. Oh, man, you tripping. I'm a Niners fan because that's where I'm born and raised.
Yeah, I know you from the O, huh?
Frisco, baby.
Oh, Frisco. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, man. We totally appreciate you coming in the shop. Happy holidays. Have you done all your shopping or has Santa Claus? It's Amazon Santa Claus this year.
Amazon.
Yeah,
Amazon.
we were just talking about that. Is your ring going off every 3 hours?
Pretty much.
Hey,
Pretty much.
it's funny how our society just evolves. You know what I mean? Like it's just astounding, man. You got a great son over there. We hear, man.
I mean, we trying to get that way.
Yeah, we. What inspired the boxing? Kyle is in the building.
You know, I wanted him to learn how to defend himself, and then it just went to a whole different level.
Okay. And you were a boxer prior as well, correct?
Yeah, my younger years.
Yeah. How was your career?
I mean, it was okay, you know. I just remained an amateur for a little while.
Mm-hmm. And growing up, what were some of the fighters that you admired?
Let me see. That would have been Larry Holmes.
Okay.
Evander Holyfield. Riddick Bowe. Just, you know, a few heavyweights like that.
Uh-huh. And speaking of heavyweights, your young man is in here, and he has aspirations of following in the footsteps of some of them great ones. The raw one, I would say. Welcome to the barbershop, King.
What's up? What's up?
Man, I totally appreciate it. Are y'all in the same house?
Yeah, we just in different areas.
Hey, must be nice to have a mansion, right? Must be nice.
Hey, look, I'll let you know when we get there.
Well, in the meantime, we're gonna be the wind beneath your wings, man. And boxing, man. So Kyle says you guys are going to Colorado.
That's the next move is the Olympic Training Center.
And how does that work? The Olympic, you have to qualify to go there, or you go there?
Well, by him just winning the nationals, he made Team USA.
Uh-huh.
So now we just have to sit back and wait on them, and you know, hear when they gonna bring him in and see what the next step is.
How was nationals, Raw? How was nationals, Kumar?
It was good. I had a tough fight to win it, but I got it done.
Kyle, go ahead.
Oh man, go ahead, Fred. You know, I can talk to him anytime.
Okay. So heavyweight division, yeah.
Yep.
So are you a Deontay Wilder fan?
Yeah, I'm a fan of his power, not the boxing skills.
Not the boxing skill. So who would you compare your boxing skills to?
I would say like somebody like Jared Anderson.
Jared Anderson. Yeah, he got a lot of potential, man. He definitely has a lot of potential. What did you think of his ring walk?
It was crazy. I liked it though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How's the father and son relationship going between in the gym versus at home?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
What's the differences would you say? And I'll ask your dad next.
He's just harder on me when it's training camp.
Uh-huh.
But still good.
And Dad, how do you manage, like, what's the psychosis between being a dad at home and being a trainer in the gym?
Well, you know, it's it can be kind of difficult at times.
Right.
But when we walk in the gym, I take the dad hat off, and it becomes all right, coach, fighter type of mindset.
Right.
Every now and then, I gotta slip in some dad conversation.
Right.
You know, when he's not giving it his all, or he's clowning or playing, then I take off the coach's hat and go right back to dad right quick.
Got that. Speaking of dad and son, did you get a chance to see the stoppage by Sean Porter?
I did.
What was your take on that?
That's where he switched from coach to dad. Because, like he said, he wanted to have breakfast with his son every day, like they had been doing. And who really wants to see their son take a beating?
Right.
So I don't disagree with what he did. And he knows his son better than anybody else. So he knew his son was hurt, or if he wasn't hurt, he was about to get hurt, because Crawford was going in for the kill.
Got that. Kumar, what did you think of the stoppage?
I thought it was a good stoppage because Crawford was about to end up hurting him if he would have got it the second time.
Okay. Oh, how do y'all foresee the business of boxing? Because you got PBC, you can go with the independent route, you can go Top Rank, you can go the Zone. How do you foresee that, Kumar?
That's a question for my dad to answer.
Dad, put your dad hat on.
Well, you definitely, when you leave the amateurs behind, you definitely want to get signed to a decent promotion and management team, because that just makes stuff that much easier. Then all you really have to be concerned with is the boxing and the training aspect. But if you have to, get out there and try to put yourself on shows and basically put yourself to work outside of training and sparring and conditioning, your mind is not really focused on the fight, because you got a lot of other things outside that you got to worry about.
Right. How would you rate the promotional companies if you could?
Right now, it seems like Matchroom or DAZN, it's hot, and Top Rank, they've always been hot. So you want to get signed to, somebody with notoriety, somebody with push and pull behind them. You don't want to fool with, promoters that are just trying to fill cards just to get you on there so they can make a couple dollars. Because at the end of the day, everybody's trying to get paid.
Absolutely.
Don't know nobody in the business. That's why it's called prize fighting. So if they have your best interest, then you can perform at your best. So that's what I feel about it.
How do you feel about going the independent route?
I mean, fighting in Tijuana in Mexico, that works for some people, but I don't want to go that route, because that's a whole nother struggle. The amateurs itself is a struggle. But then to leave a struggle to go pro and start off with a struggle.
Right. When do you plan on turning pro, Kumar?
Probably about 18, 19.
Okay. How old are you now?
14.
14. You got a long ways to go, man. So why not football? Why not basketball? Why boxing?
Because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at football too. I used to play football, but I just ended up continuing on with boxing.
Dad, any thoughts on football?
That's his choice.
Right.
Whatever he wanted to do, I'm behind him 100%. But he figured out that he's got a God-given talent with his hands. So, and we've been in the gym with some big name dudes, and he sees how they pull up to the gym, and he sees the lifestyles that they live. You know, and boxing is a poor man's sport. So you figure you go to college, you play football, that's 4 more years. You're risking injuries. You're not getting paid. You're still struggling. But now you go into this fight game, and if you do it correctly, you can start off making a lot of money as a youngster.
Right. Who have y'all sparred?
I've been in the ring with Amir Khan before, Andre Berto, Mario Barrios, and Truly Montes-Scojo. And that's about it.
So Andre Ward's been a big help for you.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. No, that's dope. I'm glad he's reaching back, man. That's great to hear. I'm a big fan of Virgil. Some people say Andre Ward and I are arch enemies, but I really like Virgil. You know what I mean? But it's really just beautiful to see that Andre Ward is lending his gym to you, so you can become the next great heavyweight, next great American heavyweight. Now, if you had the choice of a gold medal or turning pro, I know that comes to mind, right? Because you guys are literally right on line, right? 2020, 2024, you're gonna have to make a decision, right? Olympics or turning pro, because that's a year commitment, right? The Olympics, at least.
Yeah. I'll probably say a GoPro over a gold medal.
Yeah. Ali threw his over the bridge. Can you believe that Ali threw his because he felt like America treated him worse than the country he went and won in Rome? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that, Dad? Turning pro or Olympic gold?
Like I say, once again, it's gonna be his decision.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to get these youngsters to go that route nowadays when they see the other youngsters on TV, Showtime, HBO, pay-per-view, and they already living good at 21, 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, that'll be his choice. I'll be behind him on 100, whatever, which way he want to go.
Perfect. Now, Kyle mentioned us that, or you don't know how soon you're going to Olympic trials, right? You have no clue when.
No.
Well, everything is shut down now, because of the holidays.
Okay, gotcha.
But they will be reaching out to us like soon as everything is up and running again, which will probably be the second week in January.
Okay, because what we wanted to do was we want to help out. So if you come back in January, when you know the timeline, we can we want to help out as much as we can in terms of helping you guys have a level of comfort over there as much as we can. And feel free to come back and we'll gladly help you out financially as it pertains to getting you to Chicago. I mean, Colorado it is, right?
Well, actually, now that USA Boxing is involved, the flights and staying at the compound and basically the living while he's up there is on USA Boxing now.
Oh, okay.
You earn that when you make the USA team. That's when they start to, kick in.
Okay.
That's dope. So we gotta get the training gear.
That is definitely a must.
Yeah, well, we'll do that when you come back, Kyle. Right when everything.
He's constantly growing, so he constantly needs boxing shoes or he needs new headgears,
Right.
blue and red sting.
Right.
You know, he needs sweats and shorts and hoodies, and he's constantly in need of that stuff.
Well, we want to do our part and come back once everything is settled in, and man, we'll gladly help out. You know what I'm saying? And you owe us nothing for it. We just want to be an asset. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it'll be great to help out. And hey, Kumar, you got to hit Andre Ward to the body for me one time. Oh man, I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
Who was your favorite person to spar so far?
Mario Barrios.
Can he beat Andre? I mean, you think he could beat Keith Thurman?
Yeah, I think so, because Keith Thurman ain't been fighting.
I hate Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman, you think? Man, I think that's a tough out for I think it's a tough out for Keith Thurman. What do you think about that fight, Dad?
I mean, it's gonna be a good fight either way it goes. But I think if Mario stays smart and controls the distance, I think he can get to Thurman. He's younger, he's quicker. But we'll just have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think Andre Ward, Keith Thurman still probably got a little bit left in the tank.
Oh, he's not. He by far he's still a dangerous individual.
Right.
Because he can punch with either hand. So it's got to be smart and you know.
People ask for your social media. Kyle, can you put the social media in the chat? And we'll definitely rock out like that. Any last words, Kumar, man? We appreciate you, man. People say you from Richmond because you wear your beanie like that. Is that how people in Richmond wear their beanie?
He from the town, man. He from the town.
Oh, that's what people say. I don't know nothing about Oak. I can't go dumb. My hair won't grow. You know what I mean? So I don't know nothing about that, man. I just don't like the 49ers, though. Like, man. Broke my heart. You know why I don't like the 49ers? Because they cheated. It was about 15 years ago.
Man, get out of here.
On where the Giants was about to kick a field goal.
Are you talking about the Monday night game?
It was a Sunday. It was a playoff game. And the guy who supposed to kick the field goal, catch the field goal, he threw the ball because they blotched the field goal, and he threw it, and it was a pass interference call, and the ref didn't call it. So if
the ref didn't call it, how's that cheating?
I was doing laundry and I found
because they just didn't call it. Similar to how the Saints got robbed a couple years ago. Just bad,
man. Fred, cut that shit out, man.
It's just bad.
At the end of the day, we got the W. That's all that mattered.
Yeah, you got the W. Yeah, it happens like that sometimes.
And you move on.
Yeah, but we did beat y'all in overtime a couple of years, about 10 years ago, to get to the Super Bowl. We had a hell of a run. Then we went and beat New England Patriots. Yeah, that was.
I just put their Instagrams in the chat, Fred.
And who you say your team is?
I'm a Giants fan.
How they doing this year?
Same as the 49ers.
No,
they're not. No, they're not.
Let's stop that right now.
49ers are doing good?
Yes, man. We're in the playoff hunt.
Oh, we in the playoff hunt. Are y'all in the playoff hunt?
Nah, we trying
to get they don't even know what the playoffs look like. They ain't been to the playoffs in 20 years.
We try to get a new quarterback, man.
They gone fishing and never came back home, huh?
Yeah, facts. You damn right. We ain't doing none of that, man. But and they lost. The 49ers lost tonight.
It's all right.
Oh, they did. Who they play?
Jimmy G. That's who we played. We played Jimmy G's ass.
We still in the hunt. Yeah, that's who messed up. Jimmy G. He throwing them interceptions and shit.
So why did
Jimmy G? I mean, that fucking guy, man.
Why did
we had a chance to clinch the playoffs,
man?
And this dude, man, don't get me started on Jimmy G, man. I almost hate him more. I hate Keith Thurman and Sean Porter.
They lost to the Titans. Titans lost their running back.
Man,
they still got a top wide receiver.
Titans came out the ball tonight.
Oh man, that's man. All right.
That's all right. We still in the mix though.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I wish you would have won today. We would have been up 3 games, damn near
Yes,
3
sir.
games.
Yes, sir.
3
Fucking
games.
Jimmy G, man.
So are you guys doing better than the Rams?
No.
No. Oh, so you guys fighting for a wild card spot.
It don't matter, man.
It
Playoffs.
don't matter how you get in as long as you get in.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred, y'all ain't, dude, y'all fighting for a draft pick right now. Y'all to sit your ass down somewhere.
That's pretty much what's gonna happen. That's pretty much. So when they gonna play Trey Lance? That's his name.
Next year, man. Next year, the year after. No rush. No rush.
Jimmy got a big contract though, right?
Jimmy ain't got shit. Jimmy
keep throwing them balls the way he was throwing them, they gonna get rid of that contract.
Yeah, because every year it's not guaranteed. NFL is not guaranteed, man.
No, sir.
But yeah, man. In the meantime, between time, you're gonna come back in a couple of weeks once you find out what's going on with your USA stuff, and we're gonna light up that Cash App a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we totally appreciate you coming on, man. I know you should be in there wrapping gifts and all that. I was cracking a joke, man. It's adult.
Hey, Richie Rich made a song one time. That's what I ain't gonna do.
Here.
Exactly. Be glad about it.
Hey, woman be like, it's not just a gift, it's the presentation.
You better be glad about the presentation then.
Facts.
That it's even here.
Facts. I'm with you on it, man. I'm with you on it, man. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming to the bar.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having us.
Hopefully it's the first of many. First of many. And we totally appreciate you, man. Please come back once you find everything out. And thank you, Kyle. And thank you to your family for coming through.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Most definitely, man. You gotta look out for the town niggas, man. You got to.
Facts. I'll beam you guys out. I appreciate you guys coming in, though. Thank you so much.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure. Ken.
I'll call you in a minute.
For sure.
Dad said, what'd he say to Richie Rich line?
That's what I ain't gonna do.
That's what I ain't gonna do. Richie Rich had a cold voice.
Man, Richie Rich, I'm telling you, man, Richie Rich is my favorite Bay Area rapper, bro.
Where you from? Oakland. Smoking. Man. The one thing I learned about Oakland is the girl's gonna have dreads. You're gonna be bashing a girl head in with dreads. I know that much.
Wait, what?
Dreads, like the girl, like they take pride in their hair. They wear dreads. Like a lot of black women in Oakland wear dreads. Am I right or wrong? Well, when I was in college, when I ain't spent time in there since the 90. Whew, it's been a long time.
About the Afrocentric women?
I remember I was in Oakland probably because my teammate in college, mom was a Black Panther. And so I would spend time with him. And I remember going out and I did what I did and the girl had dread. So I'm speaking from personal experience. So that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. One girl is not the whole Oakland. These girls is ratchet as hell.
well, baby, I'm wrong. I haven't spent much time in Oakland. I haven't spent much time in the Bay Area. The only time I go to the Bay Area is when I be we beat to lock, what key beat to rap, what we beat to lock. Catch my second win. Oh, I still ain't been to the arena. I still ain't seen Golden State play. So I guess I stand corrected, man. All right, yeah, moving right along, Fred. But I remember I bashed some girl head in that had dreads up there. So.
We say bash your head in, you mean you
I mean, come on, this PG, man. Like I can't, like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, bash your head in, that just sounds like some violence. Shit.
Yeah, man.
GTD.
Say it again.
GTD.
GTD gave that.
No, got them draws, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm old, man. I'm old.
Nigga, that is old. Nigga, Tommy off Martin.
Nah, I ain't never heard GTD.
Oh man, Fred, where the hell you been, man?
Have y'all heard of that GTD? Got them draws?
Everybody know that, man. Got them draws, dog.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. But anyways, moving right along. How you doing, Kyle?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Feeling great, man. Appreciate you extending that olive branch and allowing them to come on, man.
Yeah, we gonna come back when they figure out their schedule. We're gonna come back. And yeah, that was Tommy's line when he walked through the door. Exactly right. Rest in peace to Tommy. Hey, so did you get a chance to read the tweet?
It's disgusting.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm really the way they use the way they allow themselves to use these certain words, man, is just beyond me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
And these are the niggas that's in charge of some shit.
Yeah, he's a matchmaker. He's a Hall of Fame matchmaker, Bruce Trampler. He's a Hall of Fame.
You gonna drop slave?
Like, yeah. Like, I mean, you got to have some moxie to say something like that, man. You got to have 100% sense of entitlement. Like they're just things you don't say. Like in my head, in Claudine, yeah. Like in my head, I say things. It don't come out that way a lot of times. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like I'll be wanting to say, but I can't say it. It's just not appropriate, you know? And I think yeah. I mean, there's no repercussions for it. So my response is I would double down and come back at him the same way. And that's the way, but Bud ain't gonna respond. Bud gonna respond to me more so than he'll respond to Bruce Trampler. Because I obviously it looks like Top Rank is his only option. So he ain't gonna
think so?
Yeah, where you gonna go?
The Zone, MT Clay Global,
They don't
the motherfuckers in Dubai, PBC, Mayweather Promotions.
Mayweather. If they can't give Devin $3 billion, what they gonna get? What they gonna give him? Man, come on, man. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. And what's up, DJ?
Triller. DJ.
Yeah, Triller's an option. You're right. Triller is definitely an option.
Oh, Triller's a viable option.
What's going on?
Who said that? Who said Triller?
I mean, well, if you look in the chat, I mean, it's right there.
No, you got two different chats on, Fred. Come on.
Oh, good point. I stand corrected. My bus. Oh, pound for pound.
Which chat is he in, dog?
What we mad about today? What we mad about today, y'all?
How?
Oh, we mad about this sorry ass WBC. We mad at this white man calling Terrence Crawford $1 million slave.
He $1 million slave? How he $1 million slave? I don't know. I didn't read the tweet. I don't know. I heard y'all talking about the tweet. I didn't read it.
You expect us to help you out on your beaming? I mean, where we do that at?
I just want to know what we was mad about today.
No,
I can't keep up. But Kyle, I appreciate y'all taking that L tonight. Wow, where you go?
Oh, he beamed out on you. Oh man.
Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart, man. I mean, I can't keep up, man. I really can't.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
I mean,
You're right.
It's just one day is this, the other day is that. I just can't keep up. I was picking with Kyle tonight because it's 49ers.
I'll read it to you. I'll read it again. It's 9:50. I'll definitely read it again. Bruce Trampler from his from his Twitter account. Ignorant post you made here. The so-called top-ranked slave ship paid Blood tens of millions of dollars for his fights, but you're a critic because Spence didn't want to fight Crawford. Bud is a multi-millionaire, quote, slave. You should be you should be so fortunate. And he used that in context with the fighter, with a Twitter fan saying that basically they treat black fighters like slaves.
Dog.
No, that's just made out of ignorance, man. Ignorance.
Nah, you can't. He old, DJ. That nigga old.
Oh, he
bro.
old.
He ain't a young man.
Oh, he old.
That's an old white
well, he spoke his heart.
No,
he
hell
spoke his
no,
heart,
he don't get no
he
pass.
spoke his heart. I mean, anybody over 60 who talks like that, I'm not surprised. Because I'm pretty sure you felt like that your whole life. Anybody over 60 who say something racist,
Yeah, hey, listen, an old motherfucker that use that type of verbiage, I can't fuck with you. I know how you feel.
Right,
Kyle, listen to me, man. My grandmama is 71 years old, and you should hear how she talk about white people.
I know
it. So I'm just saying, man, it's just anybody over 60. I'm not surprised when they say something stupid like that. I'm really not, man. It don't surprise me. Just growing up where I grew up, man, it does not surprise me. It don't surprise me that you see black people that way. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, Fred, I played the playback of old jackass who came on the show the other night. Everybody was calling him Carlton. I forgot his name, man.
Chaotic.
Yeah, I played that back for my wife. Now look, this is what I like for you to do. Whenever he comes back, I really hope it's on one of my days off because she wants to tear him a new ass. And you know my wife don't even get on these mean men, Kyle. Like she,
I know.
Oh my God.
Listen, I told his ass up, DJ.
Man, Kyle, when I say she was fuming, I hadn't seen her that mad and I don't know how long, bro. Like you can see she was shaking, especially when he started talking about their hair and oh man, and how it's like she's like, is he? I was like, baby, listen, trust me. I was just sitting back. So he was like, so he doesn't know history at all, then.
Bro, it was crazy, DJ. The shit was insane, man.
Right.
And Fred kept telling me, because he kept seeing me like grab the remote to turn this shit up, and he kept going, like, bro. I'm like, bro, this nigga crack, like, bro.
Man, Kyle, I was like, no, you let him talk. You let him keep digging this hole. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, when somebody want to go lay in traffic, you let them do it. But she was like, oh man, she was like, if I could just get my hands on him. I was like, I know, baby. I know. And then when he started talking about women with tattoos, he was like, has he seen Kalani? Has he seen Kaylani? Kaylani is one of the most beautiful women on the planet. And she's got tattoos everywhere. Like, it's like that's just his preference, baby.
I was
like, oh, he's just stupid. It's like he's been in school with white people all his life. You can tell he's been in school with white people all his life. You can tell he's been one of the only black dudes in the class his entire life. I was like, oh, baby, come on. Oh, man, she was fuming. But anywho, man, so, I mean, but back to boxing, though, I think what we got coming up the first quarter of the year. I want Barrios to get the shit brutally beaten. I want Barrios to beat the shit out of Keith Thurman. Just so it'll look better for Tank. It'll look better for Tank, man. So they can quit saying that people can quit using that shield that Tank ain't fought nobody.
Man, fuck Keith Thurman. Hey, listen. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
I don't have that same reaction towards Keith Thurman, man. It's just he don't fight, dog. He's fought 3 times in about 5 years. I'll have to really look up some people in the chat. They'll look it up and correct us. I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure
Keith Thurman is about as useful as a doodoo flavored lollipop, guys. I said he's about as useful as a doodoo flavored lollipop.
But you will still get some people who unwrap the doodoo flavored lollipop and say, it ain't that bad.
Oh, black licorice eating motherfuckers.
Bless his heart. Nah, Keith Thurman is chitlins, man. Keith Thurman is chitlins.
No. Because if they made right, boy, they good. Fuck that. He can't beat chitlins.
You eat chitlins?
He is bum feet. I mean, he's the bottom of bum feet. You know how black bum feet be? That's Keith Thurman.
Oh man. Damn, Kyle, you gotta let that go, man.
Yeah, bum feet Keith Thurman.
Oh man.
Oh,
Nah, how about this? He's Kenny Porter. Is that better?
I mean, Kenny Porter, I mean, who gives a fuck? He wears sunglasses in the fucking
Right.
building. I mean, give me a fucking break. Anybody, listen, I'm telling you, man, they cannot be trusted. And y'all know, every time somebody come on here, I tell them, you know, so they know. Sunglasses in the building is a no-no. Listen, as sleepy as I be on this show, and I should be wearing sunglasses often. You know what I mean? I could be, if I wear them, I can't be trusted.
Man, listen. Daniel Cormier said this a long time ago when him and John Jones were going back and forth. Either you're blind, there's two people who wear sunglasses in the building. Either you're blind or you're just an asshole, right? Them the only two people who wear sunglasses in the building. What used to get me is back when I was clubbing, these guys had these dark ass sunglasses on in the club. Like, bro, ain't no lights in here. Stop bumping into me because you're trying to be cool. Take them goddamn sunglasses off, man. Yeah, it don't really bother me that much, but when you start bumping into shit because you got sunglasses on in the building, it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. But
the worst part is this, though, man. What does that say about Mario Barrios? If he needed 8 months to train for Terrence Crawford, what does that say about Mario Barrios? You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? How does he really feel about Mario Barrios? If he needed 8 months to train for Terrence Crawford, he needs shit to train for Mario Barrios.
He think he's sweet, but when Mario Barrios hit his ass with a falcon punch to the gut, the shit gonna get real interesting.
And listen, he gonna do what he always do. When he get hit to the body, that nigga, he runs for cover. That's why I don't think he won. That's why I don't think he won that Danny Garcia fight. Because when Danny Garcia touched him, he said, "Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm out of here."
It's gonna be interesting to see him fight with his headline pushed back. That's gonna be funny as hell.
Oh shit! I gotta ask y'all two niggas, man.
Laugh in the first 3 or 4 rounds because his hairline is in the middle of his skull. You know that'll be
Hey, what's you two niggas' favorite color, man? I gotta ask y'all. Not no gay shit, but what's your favorite color though?
Black.
What you got, Fred?
Probably black now.
Yeah. I got something for you two niggas up top.
But yeah, well, what's up with the wings though, man?
I got you coming, nigga. It's Christmas. I got you, nigga. Don't worry about it. I got you.
I got you next Tuesday.
Yeah, nigga.
You got me next Tuesday. All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
well, yeah, man. Yeah, please hurry up and get him back in here because I took notes. Me and my wife took notes. You know, whenever he comes back.
I got
and even he was like, white people can never conquer other white people. And so it's like, oh, you don't know history at all.
Oh, he didn't say that, did he?
He said something towards the line. He was like, yeah, because I brought up how the Romans got conquered by the Celts and how they struggled the reason why they were spread too thin is because they took major losses when they went to Germany or Germania back then. So it's just, then I brought up Genghis Khan and he was talking about, yeah, other cultures didn't conquer other cultures. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I was so disgusted at the Harriet Tubman comment that I didn't hear nothing he was talking about.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I was so disgusted in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna say because she 5'1"? That man, listen, Harriet Tubman, respect to the dead. Look at that motherfucker face, cuz she wasn't down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, bro. She wasn't right. Ruby. What's the lady? The older lady? Ruby, the actress.
Ruby D.
Yeah, she wasn't no goddamn Ruby Dean. You know what I mean? She wasn't no Pam Grier out this motherfucker.
Man, I bet Harriet Tubman had the driest hands, and when she would slap a motherfucker, like
nigga,
pretty sure she
man,
had to get a couple dudes together, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. God forgive me. Y'all can forgive me too. But Harriet Tubman, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? You know?
To answer a question in the chat, he said Harriet Tubman was a myth. It's like there's no way a 5'1" white black woman was leading men back then. He was just a chauvinist. He was a chauvinist, and my wife really wants to get him together. I'm gonna let her handle it.
Hey, but DJ, how like why can't I tell you how to get somewhere though? How the fuck is that like you know what I mean? You can sneak into a nigga room and say, hey man, get your ass on. We got to get the fuck out.
Right. Champion's Heart is asking about merch, Kyle. When we gonna get the merch together? And I get a lot of questions here about my shirt, about the shirts and stuff, man. You know, and they seen some of the pictures with us with the t-shirts on. They want merch.
Man, top of the year, man. I'm going crazy top of the year.
Okay.
Top of the year, it's a fucking wrap. I'm not buying nothing. The only thing I'm buying that I have no business buying at the top of the year. Go ahead, Fred. What am I buying?
A nigga chain.
Come on now. Don't forget the ignorant nigga chain. You know what I mean?
I mean, so what we talking about the big dookie rope, or we talking about the Cuban
You know, I'm gonna do.
link?
I gotta give my piece. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give my box section piece, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen,
hey, Blue Blood be out there with the jewelry too. Now he got.
Hey, me and Blue Blood be on their ass. Listen, but see, Blue Blood, he do that when we going out. I do that shit all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? We stun on them niggas, man. Blue Blood, he get kind of professional when he in the room and shit.
Blue Blood out there stunned. Shout out to Blue Blood.
We was stun on them niggas though.
It still fucked me up when Blue Blood take that hat off and he got a full head of hair.
Yeah, that motherfucker got
that shit made me mad. I was like, man, I thought you was in the ball game with everybody with me, man. Come on, dog.
Bro, I'm telling you, I thought he was bald, bro.
I swear I thought Blue Blood was bald.
And nigga, when I first seen him with hair, I thought it was a hair piece until I met him in person.
Nah, Blue Blood ain't bald, man. Blue Blood got full head of hair. He got the first. Are they choker chains? Because I'm gonna get on Blue right now. I'm about to clap.
Hell no, he ain't no choker chain on.
No.
Okay. All right. Because I was about to get on
Blue
you.
Ain't got no choker chain.
All right. I was about to get. I don't know how tight they are, how close they are to his neck. But I saw him out there blinging in Vegas. He looked clean though. Blue looked clean.
Yeah, we be on their ass. I'm gonna tell you this though. It's gonna be a chaining day pretty soon. Cause I'm gonna hit big. And I ain't gonna forget about you two niggas up top. I'm telling you.
Don't invite me. I don't want no chain.
I ain't give a damn. I ain't ask you what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? This chain, it ain't gonna be what you wanted, but it's gonna be what you got, what you gonna get.
I ain't about that.
I just, it sound like something I'm gonna have to take off when I hop in the shower, but it's cool though.
Shit,
it's cool though.
I appreciate come on, we talking to the player. You talking to Kyle Davis, nigga? You out your fucking mind?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I ain't gonna fake it till I make it. I gotta make it first. I'm gonna just be dead fucking broke. I ain't gonna do no fake shit. Hell no. Now, hey, it might not be 14.
I got you,
but it's gonna be gold.
Okay. Right. So I'm gonna ask y'all this, and I'm gonna hop out of here. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think boxing is in a better place this year, at the end of this year, than it was at the end of last year?
Man, hell no. Man, it's in the same fucking place, man. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, man. Please don't be fooled, brother. This is a setup. Man. I'm telling you. This is your husband just beat your ass, right? And now
that's as bad as my analogy. That's as bad as mine.
What was yours, Fred?
Beat her head in.
Oh man.
Hey, that's what just happened. Because listen, this is what they always do. Because they didn't give us what we wanted this year. I don't know if y'all know that or not.
We got Wilder Fury,
huh?
We got Wilder Fury, and we got, man, how many undisputed matches did we get?
We didn't really get that. We didn't really get Wilder Fury.
Yes, we did, man. Yes, we
no,
did.
we didn't.
Didn't it?
No, we did not. No, we did not.
Explain yourself.
Conspiracy theory coming.
Listen, we didn't get it when we were supposed to. That fight being pushed back fucked up my whole entire year. So 1 out of 12 fights. And boxing is in a good place, huh?
We got how
Man,
many
listen.
undisputed matches we get this year, Kyle?
Devin Haney still can't even get a belt.
I got you, chaotic.
Oh, he here. Hey, he here for you, DJ. Bring your wife on right goddamn now. I'm done with boxing.
Oh, she sleep.
Bring your wife on right now.
She sleep.
No, yeah, wake her up.
I tried to go to sleep, and a little birdie told me that one of you Negroes was speaking on my name, so I had to wake up.
It was me. I was that. I'm the nigga.
And come over here and approach the individual speaking on my name. I want to broach the Devin Haney situation as well, but I want to talk about.
Go ahead with that because I got to find my notes.
I think Devin Haney.
Me and my wife.
Go get your wife, DJ.
I think Devin Haney.
I got to hear this.
I think Devin Haney should move up in weight. I think that the only weight class that really matters right now is the welterweight division. He needs to move up. But nevertheless, though, I want to broach what.
Why should he move up? Why should he move up?
Because it's the lightweight. I mean, come on, man. The lightweight doesn't
lightweight has been one of the glamour divisions in boxing throughout history.
Sir.
Hold on. Hey, Mir, fuck you, Mir. You know what I'm saying? Mir, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cry until I can't cry no more, goddammit.
Whether the lightweight division has been a premier division, come on, DJ, you know, let's be completely honest. You and I both know that the welterweight division is the most popular, and let's be honest, it has had
heavyweight?
The welterweight.
Oh, you talking about? I was just saying the most popular division would be heavyweight.
Well, the heavyweight division was popular in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and 60s, but I mean, that was 30 years ago. The welterweight division has the most depth and the most talent. You already know that. I mean, the heavyweight division never really had talent. Let's be honest. I mean, we like Mike Tyson, but now that we're older and looking back at the archives, Mike Tyson was a trash boxer. Let's be completely honest. He didn't fight anybody. You know, people he did fight washed.
He came with violence. He came with
wait a minute. Now this is the boxing channel. You guys
I'll go on mute. I'll let you talk.
I'm a retail boxing fan. I watch boxing. I watch, amateur, but I'm not a boxing fan like you guys are. But you and I both know Tyson didn't fight anybody of significance and win. Let's be honest. Keep it real. And he got washed by Buster Douglas, who was a nobody at the time. Let's be honest. Okay. All right.
I wish your take on Devin Haney.
Hey, you know what? Where is 817? Where is 817?
I was letting you go.
Oh no, I'm done. Respectfully, I'm done.
So Larry Holmes, Spinks, Trevor Berbick, none of those were champions, right? Hall of Famers even. No, so I mean,
Do you know how old Mike Tyson was when he won the belt?
But okay, hold on for a second. Now let's be completely honest. I'm gonna show you how trash the heavyweight division was. Muhammad Ali lost to a nigga. Oh, I don't even want to say nigga. A individual who was 8-0. Could you imagine Floyd Mayweather losing to a welterweight professional boxer who was 8-0? Impossible.
How old was Muhammad Ali when he lost that fight?
He was younger than Floyd when Floyd was knocking out champions up until his damn late 30s. People try to clown Andre Berto, but Berto had the WBC. Let's be honest. Come on. I'm a retail boxing fan, but I know a little bit.
Are you familiar with Mr. Gary Russell Jr.?
I'm not. Enlighten me. I'm sorry. Who was that?
Okay, he's currently the longest reigning champion in boxing. He's been a champion since 2015. He's currently the longest reigning champion in boxing. He's the WBC featherweight champion of the world, right? And there's a guy right now who's a former champion at lightweight, and
Lomachenko. Yeah,
we're talking about Vasily Lomachenko.
Yeah, Lomachenko. Yeah.
By all accounts, Gary Russell Jr. is one of the best boxers in the world. Can you tell me how many fights Vasil Lomachenko had at pro before he beat Gary Russell Jr.?
What was it? 8? Wait a minute. Oh wow, it was 2.
And he had a loss.
Oh. Now wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Now wait a minute. 2014, 7 years ago, that'd have made him at 26, but he had 25 fights under his belt. But he fought. Okay, who did he fight? I mean, I guess there's no excuse because you have more of a boxing resume.
Just apologize.
You got me on that. But
just apologize.
Hold on for a second. We're talking about.
Just apologize.
Okay, wait a minute. Just
apologize.
Wait a minute. Hold on for a second.
Just say I was wrong. Just say
I was wrong. Okay, all right. I was wrong. Okay, all right. You got me. I told you guys are true boxing fans. Yeah, I'm a retail boxing fan. That's all I can say.
That's a nice way of saying you're a casual. I got you.
Casual. Yeah.
I got you.
Hey, Fred. You know what I like about this guy? You know what I like about this guy? He's a mix between a preacher and a used car salesman. Combined.
Oh shit!
He has the and right. He got the
but all I'm saying is that in terms of skill set, I mean, Lomachenko obviously is an outlier. Let's be honest, he's an outlier. I mean, generally speaking.
Listen, man, you already apologized, man. You can't revisit that.
I know, but okay, all right, I understand that. But generally speaking, let's be honest. A person like Floyd, and I did say Floyd. I
listen. Like my daughter's movies they watch. It's called Frozen. There's a song on there that says "Let It Go." You gotta let it go, fam.
But let's be honest though, the featherweight division is trash. It's no depth to it. Come on, man. Let's be honest. You know it's not. Let me ask you a question, DJ.
Listen,
hold on. Let me
my good friend.
Let me ask DJ a question. How deep is the featherweight division? Let's be honest. How deep is it?
Since he's been there.
How deep?
I mean, there's some other legit champions that won't fight him. Like Leo Santa Cruz is a legit champion that won't fight him. Carl Frampton was a legit champion that wouldn't fight him. Josh Warrington was a legit champion that wouldn't fight him. Emmanuel Navarrete is a legit champion that hasn't fought him. So,
Abner Morris.
Kyle, I can't do it.
I mean, but let's be honest, man. Like these featherweights you just named are not household names, but I could give you household names.
What does that have to do with their skills, though?
I mean, let's be honest.
What does that have to do with their skills?
Well, come on.
Paul is a household name right now.
Saying, let's be honest. Don't make your point valid. Now listen, please, brother, please.
All right.
Don't give us a. Hey, listen, we don't want to hear. Can we be honest? No more. You fresh out of. Can we be honest?
You got an honesty chip.
You got to.
All right, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. We know damn well the featherweight division isn't deep. We know.
Man, we just said you out of. Can we be honest?
Listen,
you got to give us something else.
How many Hall of Famers are coming out of the featherweight division? Come on, let's be honest.
We just named 3 of them.
Ain't none of them going, sir.
In history or right now?
Sir, I mean right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right now?
I can name you 20 welterweights.
No, you can't.
Not now. Not now you can't. Not now you can't because welterweight top heavy.
Stop it. Okay, Sean Porter.
Sean Porter, listen.
You brought up the right
name. Is this
Sean Porter is like you arguing for boxing.
Huh?
That's Sean Porter.
What'd you say?
Sean Porter is like you arguing with us about boxing. You almost get your point across, but then you realize you were wrong. That's his career. His career is built on I almost had it, but now I don't. That's Sean Porter.
Listen. I'm about to, probably get you guys a little bit upset with me, but I can safely say that hell, even Adrian Broner is a future Hall of Famer.
He's
he is a Hall of Famer. That's not a future to it. Yeah. We're not angry with you about that. You know what I'm saying?
We agree.
And if he wasn't such an alcoholic, he could have washed Pacquiao's old ass. But I don't understand what happened.
Hey, I only got one problem with you, my brother.
What's that?
I only got one problem with you.
What's that?
The middle name in your name. If you could just take that out and go chaotic live,
Sure. I'll take it out now for you. Yeah. I'll take it out now for you. Yeah.
That'll do us a favor.
Yeah, I'll take it out now,
if
man.
You just say just chaotic live. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is chaotic. I don't know about how true it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But
respect
you
my
just said,
check. You
but
forgot
Edgar Run is a Hall of
Studio
Famer.
Pedrosa.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have came into a room of actual boxing fans. I will admit, you got me on the whole Gary Russell thing. I totally forgot that Gary Russell got watched by Lomachenko. But
he didn't get watched.
But I have to say this.
Split decision.
Okay, but I have to say this. I think Lomachenko is an outlier. I don't think he represents most boxers. He's a talent that I certainly have never seen before. But
CTL, he's Mike Tyson.
Okay.
He's Mike Tyson.
He's Mike Tyson. Okay.
He's Mike Tyson. Lomachenko is Mike Tyson.
Okay. All right.
That's it. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Because he ain't shit either. Now I agree with you a little bit about Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I do. A little bit, not a lot. A little bit.
Yeah.
As far as, you know what I'm saying? In his latter years, he wasn't shit. You know what I mean? He had a lot of extra shit going on.
By the time he was
kind of did it.
Man, by the time he was coked out, broke, all
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hustler's home. What's going on, big guy? How are you, fella?
Hustler home, my man.
Well, I hope Hustler home isn't up here to give me smoke. He looks about 23 years old, so I okay, yeah. I know a little bit more about boxing than you do, sir. But go ahead.
Hey, listen,
Fred,
this nigga 50 years old.
How long can we do this? Fred? How long can we do this?
Hustler home, you're on mute, man.
I'm 38. I got a 20-year-old daughter.
Hey, listen, I can probably listen.
And I know way more than boxing to a man that just said the stuff that you said, brother.
Hustler home, you have a 20-year-old daughter?
Yeah.
No. That nigga's old as hell.
Hold on.
You look young as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know black don't crack.
You know, thank you.
You should know better than that.
Okay. All right.
Take that middle part out
and get the hell up out.
Hey, y'all forgot. Shakur Stevenson also ducked Gary Russell.
Whoa, he didn't duck him. Stop this shit. He didn't duck him.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna let you disrespect him like that.
Did he fight him? He fought him?
Just because you didn't fight somebody don't mean it's
thank you, DJ. Give me a fucking break.
I thought we was the best fighting the best. I thought we wanted.
Now we came to defend you, and we came to defend you and verbally jump him, and now you about to get us to verbally jump you. I mean, what are you doing out here,
brother? Have y'all ever heard Shakur Stevenson say Gary Russell Jr. name?
Yes, we have, bro.
Wasn't they in the same weight class? Yeah, yes or no? Yes or no? I want to hear you tell me yes. I want to hear you tell me yeah.
Are you high right now?
Correct. I don't remember.
He's high.
I don't remember Gary saying Shakur's name.
He's high. See,
I specifically.
This is your brain on drugs.
Hold on. I specifically remember Gary Russell saying, "Nobody don't want to fight me, including Shakur Stevenson." I remember this.
I guess this is when Shakur was chasing Oscar Valdez, right?
I don't give a shit who he chasing, brother.
Okay, because Oscar Valdez was
he did say, listen, he did say he would fight Gary Russell. He did say that. But we all know, my man, we can't talk at the same time, brother. You can have it, man.
I apologize.
Listen, what I'm saying is the business of boxing was not going to allow that. That's all it matters. That's all it is.
Facts. But all right. How y'all doing though?
Pretty good, man.
We was doing good up until you came with this bullshit.
What? Hey, I remember. I just simply remember these guys being in the same division as Gary Russell.
That don't mean shit.
I don't remember them saying this nigga name. I don't remember them bumping this nigga in the club. I don't remember none of this. He had the belt. All these young dudes that we talking about now past Gary Russell by some just went right past him. Like he didn't even exist. Like he wasn't the man. Like he wasn't the man before they got there.
So I got a question for you, right?
Yeah.
There's 4 bad chicks in a room.
Mm-hmm.
You going after one.
Nah. See?
Hold on, listen to me now. Listen to me now. You got 4 girls in a room. You going after one, right? You got tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
So you get that girl that you wanted. So does that mean you were scared to highlight all the other girls, or you just wanted what you wanted?
If I get the one I wanted, maybe, I mean, but if I don't, I'm just gonna. I'm shooting the club up. Look, you asking the wrong. You asking
what?
a former. You asking a former.
Get him out of here, Fred.
You asking a former sailor.
Get this
You
man out of
asking a
here.
former sailor this question. Bro.
I get what he's
you
saying.
Off that Henny tonight.
I get what he's saying.
You asking a former sailor this question, brother.
You off that White Henny tonight.
The whole club getting shot, bro.
I get what he's saying because my homeboy was like this. One of my homeboys was like this.
The whole club getting shot at.
If you shoot at everything, you're gonna hit something.
You gonna hit.
He was gonna try to talk to every girl in the club, bro, because one of them gonna say yes.
The worst thing they could say is no. My mama been telling me no since I was 2.
DJ, has anyone ever told you sound like that one rapper dude? I can't think of his name.
Who? No, anybody ever told me I sound like a rapper, but who?
I can't think of his damn name.
How is that a bad analogy? Hold on. I gotta talk to the chat real quick.
Yeah.
How is that a bad analogy? He's saying that Shakur Stevenson ducked Gary Russell. He was just worried about somebody else. So he didn't duck him. He was worried about somebody else. That's
so did Teofimo Lopez duck Devin Haney? He was worried about Lomachenko.
What about after he beat Lomachenko?
I'm just asking you a question though. I'm just asking you a yes or no question. Did he duck Devin Haney? He was worried about Lomachenko. Is Camboso's gonna duck Devin Haney?
But
he's worried about.
Listen.
He's worried about Lomachenko.
But can I say this though?
Mm-hmm.
Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney were in the same route. They were supposed to fight for the WBC belt in a tournament. Teofimo Lopez got out of that tournament to go get the IBF. So it's not the same, big dog.
Hey, you just hit me with the same argument that dude hit with the OJ glove case. That nigga had that glove on, brother. You know what I'm saying? He had the glove. He's in the same division. All right. So just because, all right, you got 2 champions in the same division, and you say, hey, he's worried about only fighting his mandatory. He don't want to unify, but the other champion want to unify with him. Do he got the right to say, I ain't worried about you? I'm just worried about my mandatories.
Well, I just told you that he was ducking him. I just gave you a good reason why Teofimo Lopez was ducking Devin Haney. But we talking about Gary Russell and Shakur Stevenson right now, my man. You got to stick with the program.
That's what I'm saying. So Devin, if you can say Teofimo ducking Devin Haney, I can say Shakur Stevenson duck Gary Russell.
No, they wasn't in the same belt hunt. What? Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney were supposed to fight in a tournament.
I understand that part. I understand. I'm talking about. Okay, bad. Did Lomachenko duck Devin Haney then? He was worried about. You know what I mean? He was worried about unification.
These things are not the same, my brother.
Why it ain't the same?
Because Shakur Stevenson was never in the position. He never put himself in a position to fight Gary Russell. These people were in a position to fight. Let's hold on.
Man, he won that belt and moved up immediately. Dog.
Immediately,
like he was a long reigning champion in that weight class. He won that.
But he was already struggling to make that weight.
Gary Russell. Okay, so we make excuses for the niggas we like, and we call the niggas we don't like ducks. That's what you're saying.
See, man, you done fucked it up, man. We're supposed to jump on chaotic truth. We're supposed to have a good time.
So we call
damn,
niggas
man.
we like.
Thanks a lot. Thanks
the niggas we don't like.
Thanks a lot, Hustle Home. Thanks a lot,
Hustle Home.
We
used to hustle your ass home.
And
I don't like bullying, man. I don't like
you let him slide out the back door, man. But
I ain't know shit about boxing. That nigga thought I was 23.
Now he going to sleep now. Appreciate you.
He need to. That nigga thought I was 23. What the fuck? Nigga, he don't know nothing about boxing. You look at me and say 23.
In the words
I don't even got no shape up.
Look,
only an old nigga walk around like this. No shape up. You know what I mean? Come on, B.
Man, we was about to have a great time. You kind of fucked it up. I'm be honest with you. And I love you, man. You my man, $100,000, but you fucked this one up this time, man.
I don't like you or Fred because I don't got no hoodie, y'all. I've been a subscriber to y'all the longest, and I have no merch. I mean, I got Champ Side merch. I got Art Man merch. I got Trill merch. I got Beverly Rose merch, nigga. You feel me? Like,
Me and Fred got some shit coming. I got an artist working on me and Fred dressed like Sean Porter, and we gonna put that on t-shirts. I want y'all to know that that's coming very, 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 very soon.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I got a dope concept for you.
I'm here.
You know,
4, 4,
you know,
3. I'm here. I can hear you.
Hey, what's up?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, we on you. What's up?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was listening to the other brother talk.
Oh, no worries.
It's Troy from Baltimore. But since y'all talking about ducking, I'm listening to the conversation. I just tuned in.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not talking about how Tyson Fury's ducking Dillian Whyte. Now he's trying not to fight him. Now that's ducking.
You know what? As much as I hate to say this, you might have a point, Troy. You might have a point.
Hey, Barbie. Hey, Fred. What you say? What you? I want to hear Fred point. I like to hear the opposing. I always
you might have a point, man. I've been kind of like falling back on that story. Been kind of like trying to see what's developing with this, but he really trying to get out of that fight, man. He's really trying to get out of that fight, and I think the WBC has already ordered this fight. Yes,
it's mandatory. Well, go ahead, Fred.
But have they ordered the fight though?
I have
all I know is mandatory. I don't know
they haven't ordered it. They haven't ordered it.
Okay, you you gotta twist Tyson Fury on to make him fight sometime.
Sometimes, but Fred, you got a thought on that?
I haven't been keeping
up. Can I tell y'all what's going on though?
Sure.
Hold on. Fred was about to answer. This nigga cut Fred off.
Well, I was trying to tell y'all something, and then Fred gonna finish it off. But Tyson Fury is trying to do 80-20.
Right.
And Dillian Whyte ain't trying to budge. So that's not really ducking. He want what he want, and that nigga want what he want. Go ahead, Fred.
Why would he accept 20%? That's what I mean, because he earned his shot. So why would he? And why would you offer someone 80-20 at this high level in boxing? Come on, man.
It's been done before. Go ahead, Fred.
Just to kind of put it in perspective, Troy, the one reason why he might be doing it, if it is a mandatory fight, you look at what's going on with Boo Boo Andrade and Zonabek right now. Boo Boo Andrade would get 75-25 if it stays in the States, and 80-20 if he were to fight overseas in this next fight. So it all depends on, where they're going with their negotiations, where it's going to be. Is it going to be overseas or is it going to be here? And if it's going to be overseas, then Tyson Fury will be well within his rights to ask for 80-20. But
obviously,
it's just, I'm just kind of like putting it in perspective. But I was like, I saw this story a couple of days ago. I was like, wait a minute, is Tyson Fury really going to try to get out of busting up Dillian Whyte? Like,
he can't bust anything up, but to be honest with you, it's going to be over in the UK because it makes more sense to have two UK fighters fighting in the UK. Dillian sells in the UK. I don't know if he'll sell here, so it makes more sense if he goes right over there and fight him. There'll be a real big fight over there, and they'll go ahead and make the numbers and all. But the whole thing is sickening, man. Every time it comes around to fighting somebody other than Wilder, Tyson Fury seems to find a way to get out of the fight.
The bag weak.
Wilder does it. I didn't hear you.
I said the bag's weak.
The bag is weak?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
There ain't no money in fighting Dillian Whyte.
Okay. Yeah, that's the excuse.
No, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you, but to play devil's advocate, there is absolutely no dollars to fighting Dillian Whyte.
You can't prove that at all whatsoever.
He went from fighting. How much money he make with Wilder? Anybody? How much money he make with Wilder?
Listen, my man, I'm a boxing fan. I don't count numbers, and I'm not an accountant. And
then you're not a boxing fan, because if you were a boxing fan, the numbers play a major part in boxing.
Another man's money.
But that's what I'm saying. You hearing me, but you're not listening. Do the money not play a major part in boxing? Yes or no?
Not to the fans. No.
Oh, so if that's the case, who do you hear talking about the money the most?
You didn't see why I shut him up with the whole Gary Russell, Leon Spinks, Mike Tyson was trash because never mind. Go ahead, man. You weren't here.
Who do you hear? Who do you hear talk about the money the most? The fans or the promoters?
Fans pay to watch a fight.
I'm asking you a question that you're not answering.
What was your question? Go ahead. So let me see if I
who
can
do you hear talks about the money the most, the promoters or the fans?
Honestly, people on panels like this, I don't really hear real boxing fans talk about money because
yes, they do.
Money,
yes, they
money
do.
is everything, bro.
Yes, they do. We've been talking about a 50-50 split with Bud and Errol Spence, from hardcores to casuals to the fighters. To the fighters talked about it. Like, brother,
I knew
you
this
gotta
shit
be
was gonna
real.
happen. I knew this shit was gonna happen. That sounds like Troy. Is that Troy?
With the fight.
Is that
Yeah,
Troy?
that's Troy, Kyle. That's Troy.
I knew that was Troy.
Okay. Fury's ducking Dillian White. Fury's ducking Dillian White. Go ahead.
I knew that was
If
Troy.
I buy a fight, right? Why am I I'm paying to watch two men do work in the ring. I don't pay to do numbers and do stats.
You'll pay for
money that has nothing to do with me.
You'll pay for a Fury Dillian White
fight.
You'll pay for that. How much you'll pay for a Fury and Dillian White pay-per-view? This is what's wrong with boxing right now, by the way. But how much money would you pay for a Fury and versus White pay-per-view, young man?
Well, number one, I haven't paid for a pay-per-view in so long I couldn't even tell you how much I paid for it.
So you're not a fan, though. If you're not a fan.
If it's $70, I'll still pay because I want to see it. It don't matter. If it's $80, I'll still pay because I just want to watch the fight.
So why in the world are you calling for a fight that you yourself won't even pay for?
All right, let me get to the super chat because I got another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Champion Hart, and we're going to wrap up the call. Champion
Yes,
Hart,
sir.
who was watching the heavyweight division before? Oh, this was for Chaotic Truth. Sorry about that, champ. Before Tyson came on the scene, he fought in his era just like Roy Jones. Yeah, definitely. He definitely brought excitement to it. Kevin Brower said, not a White fan, but his style is all wrong for Fury. I got to bring it.
I believe them rumors, Fred, about Dillian White knocking him out in training. I believe.
Okay, let me close out by saying this, man. Mm-hmm. The reason why Fury does not want to fight White, and the reason why Wilder never wants to fight White, because they know that they would take a loss, and a brutal loss at that. White is not a one-handed puncher. Wilder's a very determined individual. Is he Superman? Is he super skilled? No, he is not. But you factor in that he wants to learn, and he learns on the job because he has no amateur background. So he learns on the job, and he knows what he's doing, and he can knock you out with either hand. And when I say knock you out, he'll knock you unconscious. And that's why neither one of them ever want to fight him. The proof is that Fury is trying to get out to fight, and the proof is that Wilder never fought him for 3 years. But he still got knocked out and left on his face.
Brother, listen.
No. Let him go. Let him go.
All right. Let me ask y'all a question about that. Didn't Eddie Hearn himself say that they couldn't give Wilder $7 million for that fight because there wasn't that much money in that fight? $7 million? Didn't they say that?
I can't recall.
Okay. Because he was like, give me $7 million. He's like, well, nobody knows Wilder. He's not worth $7 million. Like, come on, B. These dudes, I don't like fans of boxers, bro. It just irritates me to listen to a person, a man fan, man. It's crazy. It's just crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. It's a bunch of man fans. They rabid. Errol Spence got them. They got little beehives. You know how Beyonce got the beehives? These dudes got like micro beehives. This shit is amazing. Right. You get attacked all ways.
Right.
But shoot, Fred. Hey,
appreciate you.
I'm gonna slide too. I'm gonna go ahead and slide, man. I'm gonna go ahead and slide. I just, want to be up talking to y'all fellas tonight, man. Wake up, Fred. Look like you going to sleep, man.
No, I just speak when spoken to. That's what you do.
I got you. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta learn that, big dog.
Yeah.
I gotta learn that. I gotta learn to listen,
man. I appreciate y'all having me up, man. All right, Kyle, in a little bit.
Appreciate you. All love.
All right, man. All right, Kyle. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna be on your show tonight too, bro.
Appreciate you, hustler.
Appreciate you for fucking up the church's money tonight, man.
Y'all ain't gonna bully the guests, bro.
He wasn't no guest today, nigga. He just came on.
I ain't seen him. All right, bro.
Get your ass out of here, man.
Appreciate you.
Fuck, man.
What's
Mess
up?
with classic. Oh shit. Oh shit. What they gonna do now?
What's going on, man? So y'all know that boy Troll, man. He just know where he can sneak in. You know what I'm saying? See, Fred keep the door open to the barbershop for bums too. You feel what I'm saying? He allow bums to come in to get a cut. He allow wealthy businessmen to come in to get a cut. So his troll bum ass gonna come in here and always drop some shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, from him to what's the other motherfucker that called in yesterday? Super Coon, you know. The motherfuckers don't come into the shop, man. You know, we just let them run to their car and tear their ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's better to let him say his shit and leave than to try to fight him on it. Because, I mean, just like Hustler's Home was saying, that's what you end up to start seeing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, like his motherfuckers still arguing for Loma and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Dev not being the champion shit. Or his belt really being a pride belt or an email belt and shit. And I mean, you'll put the facts in their face and they'll, you know, find something else to say or answer a question with a question. Man, you got to know who you fucking with. Kyle, slow down, man. Goddamn, count your fingers, bro. You might have lost one of them motherfuckers. Anyway, man, say, Fred, we talked about this before about Dev dropping the belt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Mauricio is just tightening the screws, bruh. He trying everything he can to devalue that belt in Devin's eyes for him to drop it. Do you cave at this point?
I don't think it's a matter of caving in. I think that it's a matter of respect. Like the respect is gone, and I think the WBC has a motive. Like the analogy I use, I don't sit in front of a store that kicks me out and say you're a racist. I deserve to have that table. I'm going to a different store. I'm going to a different restaurant. You know, and I genuinely don't see a difference between way the WBC is treating Devin Haney and how Bob Arum said those comments about Terrence Crawford. I don't see it. I mean, they're done in different ways, but I see it the same way. I think the WBC has a business model, and they're fulfilling their business model, and they want Kambosos November 27th. See, I don't understand why we're mad now, because I looked at the WBC's Instagram. I'm gonna pull it up, and November 27th, they posted. Let me show you guys. They posted Kambosos was the undisputed champion. So if Kambosos is the undisputed champion, why are we having these conversations about, well, that's my girlfriend? Nah, they ain't your girlfriend. It's over, man. It's over. They ain't your girl no more. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I let me share this. We're up in arms today. 817.
Yeah.
But look,
I feel you, but my thing is this, Fred, right? Like, it took for somebody to sit down in the motherfucking restaurant, you know what I'm saying, and get ridiculed and everything else. You dig? And I mean, we understand how integration fucked up everything. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? We know the effects. But you know, it took for Rosa to sit on the bus in that seat. You feel what I'm saying? Like sometimes it takes that shit. So I mean, we know the blatant disrespect. It's the same play. You know what I'm saying? It's the blatant disrespect.
Right.
And I feel what you're saying, Fred. I feel what you're saying, because I do the same thing. Remember, we identify with that. I do the same thing. You did? But I feel like if he drop it now, it's just giving them what they want. If he can somehow manage to get this Kambosos fight, and after he whoop his ass, then I would. Now, if he can't get the Kambosos fight, then of course, yes, I would drop the belt, move to 140 pounds, do whatever, and start a campaign to, to shit on the WBC and Mauricio Suleiman, and I try to have every brother along with me. But I don't think they understand how to use the LDBC as a conduit to get what they need or they resources, so to speak.
Man, we told y'all what niggas should do yesterday. Jake Paul, listen, man. Say what you want about the man. You don't like the guy. You don't like his antics. But that motherfucker is doing what all boxers should have been done.
But unfortunately, they under
that
contract
nigga got
now,
a Ted
Kyle.
DiBiase belt, bro.
Yeah, he do. I seen it.
Now, just imagine if that nigga, imagine if a nigga just start really fighting for his belt, though. Imagine niggas say, all right, man, fuck these sanctioning bodies. I'm fighting for Jake Paul belt. Top niggas, though. Top niggas say, fuck these belts. I'm fighting for Jake Paul's belt.
I'm with it. I feel you, but a lot of
it's a better belt. You know what I'm saying? You get 2 free watches that you can put in and out of the belt. You know what I'm saying? The belt's better. It's a better belt.
I just like the concept of it, the idea of it, the concept of what he's done. I agree with you there. You know what I'm saying? It's just liking what Mayweather puts on in the ring, but not liking him outside the ring. I may not care for Jake Paul as a person, but you know what I'm saying? His marketing and business strategy, I'm all the way on with. But I feel like a lot of these brothers feel hamstrung as far as their contracts and shit and where their money coming from and how they pay their bills. But that's dancing with the devil. But, at the end of the day, if Devin can't get the Kambosos fight, then I can see him shitting on the WBC and the belt. But, I mean, it would be nothing but sweet justice for him to get the Kambosos fight, whoop his ass, and chunk the WBC shit in the trash or chunk it as far as he can out in the fucking crowd.
But Kambosos don't have to fight him, dog. He's undisputed already. You get what I'm saying? Like, they gave him credence.
He ain't undisputed, bro. He ain't undisputed. And
nigga, who are you?
Look,
who am I?
Exactly. Y'all, he's the president. The president said he's undisputed.
That's cool that Mauricio can say that. Listen, Fred, Mauricio can say that. That's his organization. He can say that, right?
Right.
The other organizations, they can decide to recognize it or not recognize it. You did?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, as a collective, because the money comes from us. The money comes from us. They understand as a collective that we're not going to get together and change it. But there is a possibility of us getting together and forcing them to change it. We could force Suleiman out if we were able to do it as a collective. If we used our resources properly and talked to the right people. I believe it. Sometimes it's not knowing your resources or not using them properly.
What is that going to do? What is that going to do? You impeach Trump, you bring in Biden. You impeach Richard Nixon, you bring in.
But you don't stop there, Fred. I mean, that's just like you. You don't stop with one apartment building. You don't stop with helping one person in your community.
Yeah, but the point is, it's theirs. Why are we trying to fix them?
We don't have to fix them. I say leave and build your own.
So what's the conversation about? Why are we having the conversation about we got to get rid of Mauricio Suleiman and then we get another president in?
I'm saying though, you still have to stand up to it. Whether you get your own or not, you still have to stand up to it. You just don't accept it, walk away, and try to build your own. You still stand up to it too.
Well, I mean, how you stand up is you leave.
Right. It's subjective. It's up. It's up to everyone.
It's up to you. But I'm not wearing that belt. I'm not wearing the belt. I don't believe in the organization. I don't believe in none of them organizations. I don't believe. I don't understand their value. I don't understand. All you gotta do is become a champion one time. If the goal is become a champion world time, then go get the best. If you want the most money, people say prize fighting. You got to convince Tank to get into the ring. You got to convince Gary Russell to get in. Kambosos don't pay you all that money. Like, I mean, it's an ego fight. It's an ego fight, and we got to stop picking and choosing when the belts matter. We got to stop. Either we for the belts or not. Like, okay, so
it ain't never been about the belts. It's been about the man. Really, on the cool for them, it's about the belts. But anybody that's a real fan of boxing, Fred is a fan of boxing itself, the art itself. And actually, if you have some integrity, then you understand context when it comes to boxers and the shit that they done. That's my opinion. When I look at boxing as a whole, that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I look at it as a collective and the fighters as a collective and what they've done, not actually what they, what they achieved, who they fought. Those things matter. It's context.
All right, can I get to the next call? It's a lot of people behind stage waiting.
It's all good.
Hey, before you go, I rather he might as well just get YouTubers and beat their ass.
Oh,
why not?
Yeah,
anything better than this. Salute to y'all, man.
I appreciate you, dog. Hey, Mr. Caesar, Dean Whyte is the only man worth. Softpaw 713, what's up? Softpaw 773. Oh wow, not there. And we got KPKC. What's up?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you very well. LV Slugger says Devin drops the belt, guaranteed purse will decrease. Yeah.
I hear what y'all saying. I hear people saying that, but like, man, Devin Haney is paying the highest sanctioning fee probably. Because if he's making more money than Kambosos, he's paying a higher sanctioning fee. So why have a belt that you paying dude, Fred, Kyle, everybody else that's listening to this. Nobody would go buy a car and then they don't give you the title. Fuck.
Right.
So you just gonna go buy the car and then you don't got a title to register the vehicle. It's not your vehicle, sir. You don't have no title. It's not his. He got a belt that they printed out off the assembly line that the Home Depot workers put together, and then they put it out there and gave it to him. And now they calling it the Pride belt. That belt is prime for Ryan Garcia to wear it at the next LGB parade. Pride, the Ryan Garcia belt. Perfect for him. That's what they gonna do. They waiting for him to drop that belt to give it to Ryan Garcia. They trying to squeeze him out that belt.
He making sense. He making sense. I don't understand the concept of going to somebody's house where you're not welcome. I don't grasp.
You're right.
That.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't. I'm not sending my.
They told him multiple times. They told him we don't want you here, nigga. That's basically what they saying.
Yeah.
We don't want you here, nigga. And you keep knocking on the door saying, please let me in. No, nigga, we don't want you here.
You know what it is? It's basically remember on Life when they had the white only pie? That's what it is.
The white
he trying to get them to be a nigga only pie.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna happen.
Ain't no nigga pies. Yeah. Ain't no nigga pies.
You ever seen Life, Fred?
Ever seen what?
Life.
Yeah, but I actually, you want to hear a true story? No, I can't.
Don't say no bullshit.
Don't tell
Fred.
the story, Fred. You don't rob somebody for their pies. But man, it's real sickening to watch, man, because they boxed him in though, really, Fred. If you think about it, Kyle and Fred, they boxed him in because Top Rank got him boxed in at 142. He can't get that belt up there because Josh Taylor got him off. So they boxed him in, bro. So they basically boxed the kid in and they surrounded him. And then his own people, the other people to the left of him, won't even fight him with a fighter that they keep putting on pay-per-view against Mexicans. Man, this shit crazy, man. And they know for a fact that Devin Haney and Tank Davis can sell. But they tried to sell us Isaac Cruz. And I didn't buy that shit, but somebody did.
Making sense. Too much
This
sense.
shit, it's crazy to me. But then they want to play friendly in the press with people that's basically cutting their water off, so to speak.
We playing for you about the fighters, right?
No, I'm saying the fighters. Yeah, Haney's playing friendly. Haney's playing friendly.
Yeah, like I don't understand.
No.
Like I don't understand how we can be so aggressive towards another fighter and be like, oh, we got to negotiate with this. What we negotiating? Well, I don't know what we're negotiating. Listen, I'm going to explain something to you guys. The belts can't be good for one fighter and bad for the other. Come on, let's just cut this BS. So we're going to negotiate our self-respect, our dignity for Devin Haney. I mean, for let's say Earl Spence, right? Earl Spence. But we're not going to say it works for Devin Haney. How about we just not acknowledge the belts, period?
Because it's costing the fighters anyway. Right.
Yeah, stop. And why are we seeking? I don't understand how we say, oh, the unification is the best fight ever. No, fight the best fight. Like I stand by what I said. I'm happy for Ugas. He's getting the opportunity. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I would rather that fight than Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence fight twice. Fight the best fights. Get the money before the money dries up. I don't understand how we selective. Like we're so selective. Like, oh man, listen. WBC disrespected Devin Haney. Top Rank disrespecting Terrence Crawford. It's the same thing. It's no different. The disrespect is how do you want them to word it? You want them to word it different? It's the same thing.
Same thing, because it happened with Wilder before. They did it with Wilder. So.
They did it with Wilder.
And this is after defending it 10 times.
Yeah. Yes. And we laugh at Gary Russell, right? We laugh at Gary Russell. Ha, 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 ha. He only fighting once a year. But you know it's a fraud because Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell is fighting 2 weeks apart. Make it make sense. Make this make sense. We fall for anything. We fall for anything. The fighters want the money. The fans want to. The fans want to pretend we angry here. We'll accept it here, but we angry because we don't like this fighter. But we'll accept it here because we like this fighter. We are so selective with our rage, and that's why the Democratic Party control y'all Negro, because you just accept it. Oh, President Obama, he's great. Oh, he's cool. Oh,
hey, I ain't seen it. I ain't seen none of my quote unquote Facebook or Instagram friends that was posting all they Biden stuff. I ain't seen them post shit.
Right. Right. We got this selective work we got, man. We just got
crazy, man.
Stay the course. Stay the course. You know, like we're too selective without, man, as a whole, as a collective. Oh, it's cool. Elijah Muhammad can be a pedophile, but he can't. Come on, man. Give me a break, man. It's selective, man. It's
R. Kelly can't.
R. Kelly can't. No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. No, Elvis. Oh, he's great. Elvis is great, man. Elvis is a pedophile. That's what he is, man. Call him what he is.
Yeah, what he is, dog.
Fred, I see what you did, Fred.
What's that? What'd I do?
You snuck it in there.
Oh, I snuck it out. Every show I got to sneak it in there. Every show.
Yeah, Fred. Crazy,
I want to see. That's the new thing, Fred. To see if you can go one show.
He ain't gonna do that shit
without dropping the bar.
But man, that's the state of boxing, man. They keep the fans divided so they don't give them what they want. And then the boy today that won the title for a while, he just dropped the belt. Why do you think he dropped the belt? Because he can drop the belt. They give him the power to drop the belt.
Yeah.
So belt don't mean nothing.
Right.
My man defended it 10 times. They tell my man it don't mean nothing. Now he got the belt. He got a mandatory. Now he ain't got a VADA test no more because he ain't got no belt. Can't make this shit up, man.
Right.
Yeah, but that's my call, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
Appreciate you, big homie.
Salute, man.
Welcome home, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, I've been sleeping, man. I've been sleeping.
Okay.
I'll holler at you.
Yep. What's up, Dick? I got y'all next. Got Softpaw and Kenton Massey. Got y'all next. What's up?
Yes, sir. Too blessed to be stressed and highly favored. What's good?
What's up? Excuse me for cutting you off.
No issue. No issue. What's good, Kyle?
Deep, what's going on? Hey, you got a new Instagram?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you done did now, man?
I'm talking like I'm supposed to now. I don't think I'll get striked again. I'm learning the system. Keep my mouth closed when it's come to certain issues. Yeah. But
You done have more Instagrams than Lil Boosie.
Come on, man. Yeah, it's crazy. But I think I'm gonna keep this one. You know, they got rules. You got to follow the rules. Sometimes, you know, I say what I feel, and it's a shame. You know, you can't say what you feel. You know, if it's offensive to certain people. You know what I mean? I won't be meaning no harm. But I came to bring the pain tonight. Okay. You know what I mean? But I want to push back on something you said too, Kyle, about Tyson Fury not ducking, right? I want to make sure that's what you said, right?
Dickie Duck and Dillian Whyte?
Right. You said he wasn't ducking Dillian Whyte, right?
No,
I don't want to put words in your mouth. I want to make sure you say what you said.
I don't think he's ducking Dillian Whyte.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna push back on that a little bit. See, you got to understand there's levels to ducking. And they got little fancy ways of doing it. And if you're not keen in on what they're doing, they can slip it by you. You understand? So the 80-20 thing, that's a form of ducking because you know the man is not going to take that. You already knew that when you offered that, right? So that make you look like you're not ducking. You're making it look like the man is being combative with the prices. He don't want to accept the 80-20. Come on. That's ducking. You already knew this.
Do you think he deserved 50-50?
I think he deserved to be treated like a man that's getting in there to risking his life. Some people don't walk out of that ring, bruh. Some people get carried out on stretchers. This man earned his right. He's earned his position to be there.
You don't think that 20% is gonna be more money than he ever made his whole entire life?
Okay, let me say something. I'm gonna say something to you, and you answer this. It might be a little messed up, but I'm gonna say it, right? Okay. When our people was picking cotton, if the people offered them $2.50 per day, that was more money than they seen in their life. Do you think that they should have accepted that, or you think for their labor they should have been trying to get more money?
Tomato before this argument. So do you think the money was better than slavery?
I'm just asking you a question because it's no different. Because you asked this man to go in there for slave wages and risk his life.
Well, slave wages is free. You just said that they was getting $250 a day.
No, not necessarily. Even and slavery still exists today under the same $2.50, bruh, per hour in prison. $2.50. They are working and they are slaves to this country for $2.50. Would you work for that?
What's the choices?
Common sense. Now, I don't want to beat up on that. We don't.
No, I'm just saying. Listen, I got friends in prison, family members in prison.
Me too.
Most of my family members, they made a decision. So with your decisions come consequences. So
Again,
how
brother,
am I supposed to feel bad for a nigga that's working $2?
What you're doing right now is what you always do. You stir the pot, and I don't want to stir the pot.
I'm not stirring no pot. I'm asking you a question though.
No, you're not. What you're doing, family? We two grown men. We can have a conversation. I'm not
You asked me a
beat up
question. I
about it.
said I
But
would take the 250. I would
you
take the
you
$2.50
coming
a
with
day.
the skullduggery,
That's what I said.
family. Family, you constantly come with the skullduggery, and I understand it. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I don't want the suit. Okay, I already see where you're coming. I'm not gonna win this argument with you. That's a moot point.
It's not an argument. I said I would take the 250. You asked me would I take the 250 or would I work for free? I said I take the 250 for the day. That's what I said.
Well, Dillian Whyte is not going to take slave wages. Point blank. Period. And Tyson Fury knew this, so that's a form of ducking. That's my point.
But the 20% is still a lot of money though. More than he's ever made.
Again, what's good for you may not be good for him.
Okay. What about the opportunity though? What about the opportunity to beat the man?
Good for you. It may be good for you. It might not be good for him. This man done fought himself in position not to be treated like a freaking slave, bruh. This man won't listen. Some people have a level of dignity, right? Some people tell you, and maybe me and you don't understand it, but some people tell you it's not about the money, and they mean it, right? They want to be treated like a man, right? When you fought yourself into position, why you think Fred be on this show, and a lot of people don't like it, but he pushed back because he's fought himself in position to be his own boss, right? So when I listen to people, when he say Kelly Swanson tried to handle him a certain way, just apologize. Listen, it's not about the credentials. It's about you gonna respect me as a man. You're gonna respect me, and I'm gonna show you that I don't need you. I'll do. Listen, right now, he's doing better than she is, right? Because I'll get back to your choices. He made a choice to stand on his own too, like a man, right? But how many people bow down and apologize and walk around with a hump in their back from bending over all the time, apologizing unnecessarily, just to be treated less than? See, some people don't want to go for that type of stuff, Kyle.
So Dillian Whyte, he better than Floyd Mayweather?
Wow. Listen, there you go again.
No, hold on. I'm asking you a question.
That's not a conversation. I don't listen.
I'm saying
I'm not gonna have that conversation.
Mayweather took 30% to Oscar De La Hoya's 70%.
Again, Kyle, there you go again.
Bruh,
there you go
what?
Again, Kyle, listen, man. Listen, and I don't mean this.
I'm not even trolling, bro. We having a conversation.
No. Listen to me, bro. Listen, it's not that. I can take the conversation, but I'm just telling you, I'm a little older than you, bro. So I see when you coming before you open your mouth, and I'm not finna go down. I don't want the suit.
All right, man. Okay.
Straight up, I don't want the suit because I'll be back and forth with you with that all night long because you're not gonna let go. I'm not gonna let go, and you just gonna constantly compound the situation. Just to make your point, even if it don't make sense to me, right? So I would be looking like a darn fool to constantly do that. And a lot of people sit here and don't peep game what you be doing, and they sit down and let you take a hammer over the head all night. I'm not gonna do. I don't want the suit. Straight up.
And you asked me a question, I answered. I asked you a question,
okay,
you give me the runaround.
You answered it. We move past it. That's it. You answered it the way you answered it. I'm not mad at that. So check this out. Now, when I say I'm finna bring the pain, I want to do that because I have been so upset listening to a lot of platforms. Not you, Fred, but if you would have, I'll tell you. I don't bite my tongue for nobody, but it's been quite a few people doing things that it's disturbing to watch, right? I'm thrown off because I see people in a certain way. Then when I see this, it reminded me when I was at a concert in Fort Lauderdale. Trick with man, I'm telling you, I thought I was standing beside some gangsters, some thugs, bro. Man, Trina came out on that stage. these dudes went to melt. Only thing was missing was skirts and high heel pumps. I'm like, what happened to the thug life, man? Listen. So what I'm saying is, I ain't calling nobody out on them, but I'm just saying, bro. Listen, back to what Fred said. Accountability is everything. Just like the judge told the attorneys of that ex-police officer today, I'm not going to treat this case no different than I treat any other case, because they was somebody, well, she's a Christian and she want to go home for Christmas. Are you serious? So somebody's child's dead and she worried about going home for Christmas? Hilarious if it wasn't so serious. But check this out. Earl Spence should not be treated no different than any other fighter. I know a lot of people are going to be upset, but I'm a grown man. I can't worry about that. I have to speak my truth. All right? People say, what have Terrence Crawford did at 147? This is before he fought Shawn Porter. He hasn't did anything at 147 to deserve an Earl Spence fight. I mean, I done heard it all, right? So Earl Spence told him when they had the little argument, when Terrence Crawford was at 140, man, you too small. Crawford said, he was pumping out his chest, too small, man, I'm gonna knock you out. Spence said, I'm gonna knock you out. All right? Spence said, man, I tell you what, get a title at 147, move up to my weight class, 147, win a title, I'll fight you. Not only do we do that, he stops the guy that beat Manny Pacquiao. So now Terrence Crawford want to fight the guy, Manny Pacquiao, that lost to the guy that Terrence Crawford stopped, right? Okay, they talked all over that. So, you still ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing at 147. Okay. He stopped Amir Khan. He stopped Brooke. He stopped Mean Machine, whatever it is. He went beyond what Earl Spence asked him to do. Then he fought the guy that if you wouldn't have got a knockdown against Earl Spence, it would either been a draw or you could have lost the fight to Shawn Porter. Crawford stops him. It's like the fans got pissed off that he stopped Shawn Porter. Not just the fans, some of these platforms. They mocking the man, disrespecting him, talking about him like a dog. I'm like, what the hell did he do to these people? I'm just a fan. I just want to see fights. I don't care. I'm a fan of the fight, of boxing. Only one fighter that I can say that I'm emotionally invested into, and that's Deontay Wilder. I can admit that. Right? Other than that, I'm just truly a fight fan. Right? So this man went beyond what Earl Spence asked him to do. But all the fans got all these stipulations, but he did what the fighter asked him to do. He's done that. Now people say, well, why don't Crawford fans want to see Earl Spence unify with Ugas? I think that's a cop-out. Because they're talking about, well, that's going to lead to undisputed. Because once he get Ugas out of the way, then he can fight Crawford. I say, you called this man and told him to come to 147. Win a belt. He did all that. He did all that, brother. So if you so confident that you will beat Crawford, fight him, win that belt, and still fight Ugas, and then you're still going to undisputed. You don't look good to me taking these paths that you're taking, and then you got all these people talking all this smack and disrespecting a fighter. These are two fighters that should be having this argument. These are two fighters that should be, not the fans disrespecting the fighters. Now, if we want to talk as fans back and forth with each other, that's fine. But as the fighters, they should have those conversations. No matter how bad it may seem towards one another, because people get all invested. And if you ain't careful, these people get so, the way they be acting, they'll probably hurt somebody. And they ain't getting a dime out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I don't want to rant too. What you think, Fred, about what I just said?
I mean, Crawford is worthy of the fight. I stand by. I said it before you came in. I stand by. I would prefer Spence to fight Crawford and fight twice than to fight Ugas.
Right.
You know, and I also respect Ugas' plight to get to the position that he's in.
Right.
If I had a vote, if I was a voting boxing Democrat, I would vote for Spence to fight Crawford.
There you go. There you go. Listen, that's why I mess with you, man. You see, a lot of people ain't gonna like you for that, but you tell it. I dig that, man. I dig that because you could have went the other way with this, right? Just to appease people, you could have went the other way. I respect that, man. I respect that because to me, a lot of platforms are not doing that, man, and it's sad, man, because I'm looking at grown people calling people P niggas, F niggas. I mean, just disrespecting people because a man got an opinion about a fighter. It's sad, man. You mean tell me you can't have an opinion about these fighters, Fred, without being cussed out? You see what I'm saying? That's sad, man. I think it's something morally wrong with people when they do that. Calling people P niggas and F niggas just because they say they rather see the. And then check out the game. Check out this game. Right now, Boots Ennis came out recently and called out sound like he wanted to fight Earl Spence, right? Now these platforms and these fans, I heard not a peep from them. Not a peep from them. Okay, once it came out that Spence supposed to be fighting Ugas. Oh, I would like to see what Crawford fans say now about fight Boots. I would like to see for them to push for that fight. Hell, y'all ain't push for the fight for Earl to fight him when he called out Earl. It's just crazy to me, man, to see these grown people do this. These are grown men acting like this, man. It's some weird stuff going on, man. I don't get it. As a grown man, I don't get it. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And before I get out of here, what you thought about that verdict there? I know that was a good thing, but what's that?
I didn't watch anything, but I'm happy she's going to. Well, I don't know if she's going to jail. She got manslaughter, but
yeah, she's going to prison. She's going to prison.
She is? Good.
Yeah, she's going to prison.
You know, I don't feel sorry for them people. Like I don't feel sorry for them at all.
Right.
All. I don't. No. Go. See you later. I'll pay my taxes.
That's right. It just blew my mind how she was, how a lawyer was talking about she's a Christian, she want to go home for Christmas. Man, hey man, I just say, man, and I just love how the judge stood on her square, man. She let him get it all out, and she said, "Listen."
She actually convicted herself. She just should have said, "I was in fear for my life." She said, "I was reaching for my taser." She should have said, "I was in fear for my life." The kid got back in the car.
Yep.
You know, I don't know what he was gonna do. I was afraid for my life. She would have got off.
Yep. You're right. It's sad, but you're actually right about it.
Sad. I ain't sad.
No. I say that statement, what you made is sad, but it's true.
Yeah, she would have got off. I was afraid. I was in fear for my life. He jumped. He pulled away. I remember we had a show on that. He pulled away. He did this. Man, she would have got off like a fat cat. But she opened up her mouth too soon. She didn't consult with a lawyer.
Right. Listen, that just was the will of God for it to go down. Because guess what? On the other end of that is some grieving parents.
Absolutely.
That needed that justice. I want to say shout out, man, to my brother, man. Like I said, man, since I've been in these spaces, man, I have became close with a lot of good brothers, man. And shout out to my brother, man, Flat Out TV, man, and a good brother, Fred. Good, yeah, man, good brother. Hey, man, Fred, you know I love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. You know, even if I ain't in here, I'm hitting that thumbs up. I'm always watching.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes most of the time I just sit back and just let y'all flow, and it's a good thing, man.
Thank you, dog.
Yes, sir. All right, Kyle. Keep it right.
Thank you for getting on Kyle tonight. I totally
Yeah, no problem. All right, bro. Love you. Peace.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
He done talked everybody out of that was waiting. We had 3 people waiting. They gone. Hey, if I would have cut them off, they like, hey, Fred. So I said,
listen, I wanted to play the song, but he would have never came back.
That would have made it longer.
Hey, listen.
So
then he been like, see how y'all do?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I would love Earl. See, I want these guys to get, and another reason why I definitely want the best to fight the best. But I want these guys to get the fight while it's hot. You know what I mean? Don't stop waiting for the fight. Don't let these promoters say, "Oh, the right time. This is the right time." No, get in there. Say it's Thursday, Kyle, or Wednesday.
It's Thursday.
Okay, great. Okay. It's the right.
Your ass off tomorrow and shit.
It's the right time. I'll be listening to you tomorrow night. I fall asleep to you a lot. I'll be waking up and shit like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Troy on. I'm gonna have Troy Izzy on tomorrow.
Okay, that's what's up. Oh man, yeah. So we got we have don't forget Gary Russell fights January 22nd. That fight wasn't that we'll promote that fight every night in the shop. Gary Russell is fighting January 22nd, and we got
damn.
Yeah, and then we got
man, I want to go to both fights so bad. How far is New York? Where is the? I don't know if I'm gonna be at.
Atlantic City. You could drive. It's 3 hours.
Oh, that might be all right.
Hey, what day is Troy Isley's fight?
Saturday, 22nd.
Same day. How you gonna make the fight?
Cause Troy Isley probably gonna go on way before Gary Russell anyway, right?
No, you can't make that. Not unless he's fighting in a non-televised, but he's gonna be on TV.
Yeah, he's gonna be on TV.
Yeah, so you got so that'll be dope. And then we got Erickson Lube versus 42.
That's what I want to see. What card they gonna be on?
David Lemieux and David Benavidez card, I heard. Hey, what's up, Kenton?
Oh, what's up? How y'all doing, family?
Hey, we good, man. What you got?
I know Kyle just got finished getting chastised.
I can't really treat him like I treat all y'all other niggas, man. Cause he old and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's hard to just really go in like I want to, but
Nah, but y'all make great fucking content, man. Y'all need to keep talking to each other. But yo, Fred, you're a fucking genius, man. Yeah. So yeah. I'm sorry.
What am I accused of?
No. So if they fight like for undisputed at 147, right? Whoever wins, it doesn't even matter. They fight again at 154. Like Errol's gonna move up to 154. Bud's already talked about moving up to 154, and they literally only have to fight each other. Like they don't even have to have any more fights after that. Like, right. And they can literally call it like the new king at 154. Will it be, will it be Bud or will it be Spence? And they can literally sell merch for the second fight during the first fight. Like that shit. You're right. Like that's literally the most valuable fight in the sport of boxing, like without a shadow of a doubt. And if they don't fucking if they walk away from fucking $30 million potentially each, like get that, like I can't even say nothing. Like that there's no fight that can make more money than that. Like it wouldn't even be close. I mean, outside of like the shit that Wilder and Fury do or whatever, but man, that's nuts. But on another note, like with the Jaron Ennis thing, like, bro, like Jaron Ennis needs to like call out his contemporaries. Like, I get that he might be as good as Spence and Bud, like on paper or whatever, or like from the eye test or whatever, but like realistically, there ain't no way in the fuck like any of the top welterweights are really gonna get in there and test out that theory. But you have Virgil Ortiz right there. You have Custio Clayton right there. Like you have like tons of good fighters, like right there in your age range, in your class that you could be focused on. Like that's just my opinion, but whatever. How you feel about that, Kyle? Actually,
can't nobody fuck with Jerron Ennis, man. 147.
You think Spence would take an L to Ennis?
They're not gonna fight. I'm talking about people that will fight.
Okay, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, but you know, we've seen those undefeatable prospects before, bro. And you know, the game of boxing. I mean, I don't care how good you look. I mean, minus Roy Jones, you know, until he, you know, took his L. But I mean, bro, I gotta see it though. Like, instead of fighting Thomas Delorme, I gotta see you fight Custio Clayton, bro. Like Custio Clayton is the real deal. But like I said, that's just me. Like I get it on paper, he looks invincible. Like, but I want to see more before like I hear you just constantly calling out Spence, or not even him. Actually, like the fans constantly calling for like him to fight them. It's like I get it, but like there's more work to be done. Like Rashidi Ellis, like bro, that's a bad kid right there. Like I don't think Rashidi got no pop. Like I think, you know, Ennis will put him to sleep, but you know what I'm saying? Like but there's a lot of good competition. Like that like I want to see him in there with. But damn it, there was something else. Oh yeah, Fred, with the WBA thing and them letting that Ugas fight through. I got a funny feeling that like some of the stuff you said actually made that come to fruition. But also the funny thing about the WBA like 147 like tournament, like Conor Benn also has a WBA belt at 147 pounds. Like, why was he not invited to the tournament? Like, nothing about that shit made any sense. Like, that was like the most cracked out thing, like that they possibly could have thought of. But thank God that shit is over. But yeah, I expected Kyle to argue with me on one of my points at least. You know, Kyle never let me get through nothing. Like he don't let me get through the whole thing. Like, you must still be thinking about the deacon or some shit.
Kyle got one eye open.
But no, that's all I. Oh, bro, the pride thing. Like, bro, what's up with that though? Like, all the other belts are like colors. Like they're like, you know, you got the silver belt, the onyx belt, whatever. But they call his the pride.
I was told he meant to say proud.
Okay.
Proud champion. That's what I was told.
Okay. I was thank goodness. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's just that you got. That's a little fishy. All right, I appreciate y'all. Let me call in. Have a good night.
Come this way
I might put this song in my next film. I might do that on the credits.
Got to.
What's up, Max?
Yo, what's up with the fam?
You ain't
hey, listen.
You ain't buy nothing. You ain't cook nothing. You ain't did nothing for the holidays.
Nope.
He's an American.
The family take care of everything. You coming in a fresh face, like you ain't did nothing all day. I mean, not you ain't did nothing all day, but it's stressful.
Nah, yeah. You know, I'll be looking forward to the end of my days, man, for this shit right here. I'm not even gonna lie, man.
Oh, that's what me too.
You know.
Me too.
Hey, we all got our own personal problems to deal with, so it's a good platform for mostly men to vent about whatever. So I appreciate that.
No, thank you.
Yeah, but about this fiasco here. I mean, we kind of talked about it last night in the boxing section. So I'm just gonna carry the point over here. But I was saying that a lot of the ideas that we have for these fighters are good in theory, but it can't be put into practice yet because of the main thing that I was saying is none of these fighters, except maybe Canelo, and he's a maybe, is a world-renowned superstar yet. Like we lost the era of the world-renowned superstar. I'm talking about where the casuals that don't watch boxing at all know who you are. When you go to countries that don't even have electricity and they know who you are. Like
that's Tank.
Nah, Tank ain't even there yet.
Yeah,
like I'm telling you, I got a 25-year-old little brother, gangbanging little brother, street dude little brother, and I'm the one that put him up on Tank. He didn't know who Tank was. I'm the one that put him up on Devin Haney. He didn't know who Devin Haney was, and none of his friends did. We were about 10 people deep at the house. Nobody knew who these dudes were. Like,
man,
there's like, I mean,
you're in the wrong circles, man.
Hey, I'm in circles though. You know what I mean? Like, and then also like my dad, my stepdad, like he didn't know. I mean, now all it took was one time to watch them, and now they're fans for life. But I'm saying like the casual people, the old people walking down the street and they, in their grandma clothes and shit, they don't know who these people are. Everyone knew who Floyd was. Everyone knew who Ali was. Everyone knew who Mike Tyson, Roy Jones was. Like, you didn't even have to follow the sport to know who those people were. I think a lot of them are, obviously they're young and they're comfortable with their money, so they kind of like at a point where they're like, hey, I'm the man already. Like, but they don't realize there's a whole another demographic out there, Simply put, like, how many of these fighters are doing like Telemundo interviews and shit with translators? I mean, that's a big market. The Mexican market is big when it comes to selling these fights. There's only two national sports in Mexico. It's soccer and boxing. That's it. They don't got no NBA. They don't got no NFL. They barely got baseball, like if you want to include that. So I think once they get their name to that point, then it'll be very easy to drop these belts and do whatever the fuck they want to do, like Floyd did. But until then, that's their leverage. I mean, think about it. The whole reason we even started, I mean, other than us purists that have been following this shit for a minute, the main reason people started talking about Devin Haney started with the whole franchise Lomachenko ducking situation, and it's carried on since. We're keeping up with it. Like, okay, look how they're still doing them. They still franchise going. So, like, we know about Teofimo and Kambosos strictly because of the franchise bullshit. So it's like, if it wasn't for that, we might not even be talking about them motherfuckers. Like, it'd just be another, champion. Like, there's a million champions in boxing. So, I mean, I think that Devin Haney definitely needs to take some type of stand. He definitely needs to. I don't know if he could sue him or whatever. I don't know what the fuck, because he's giving them a lot of sanctioning fees. He's spent a lot of money with them for supposedly not be the real champ or whatever. And then as far as like all that other shit, man, I'm already fuck, man. That's like arguing with your female when it comes to the butt and span shit. So I'm just gonna stay the fuck out of that shit until it happens. It'll happen when it happens, if it happens. But
hey, what happens if I catch anybody talking about that on my channel? What was gonna happen?
Hey man, I'll plead the fifth. It ain't me.
I'll block the shit out of the motherfucker, man.
Yeah, you be waking up from a nap like, what y'all talking about? Hey, you be so quick to jump on it. We don't even be talking about that. Hey. We're like, we talking about Gary Russell.
Hey, it's you and DJ day today though.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, yeah, MMA, right?
You damn Skippy. It's Thursday. I'm off tonight.
Okay. I feel it. Hey, just wrap it up, B.
Yeah, y'all niggas, y'all got it down.
Yeah, man. Now as far as the Gary Russell thing, I see he finally got a fight. Thank God. With the Pacquiao protege or whatever. But he needs something bigger than that, man. He's getting up there in age too. Like, he wasted a lot of years too. And
well, he didn't waste them. Shit.
Yeah, someone did. It affected him the most though. So he has to do something. So I don't know if he's gonna try to pack in hella fights in this last couple years of his career. He might have to, but he needs to just be fighting names. Unfortunately, kind of the same way we talk about Bud. You gotta take what you can get if you need the names on your resume. That's what it is. Everyone's playing hardball or not offering you the numbers you feel you deserve, because that seems to be the narrative that I hear from Gary Russell. Is like every fight he's supposed to fight someone, but they sent me a bullshit contract. Oh, they ain't sent me what I'm worth. Like, well then, I don't know. You're not gonna. especially with the Tank shit, it's like, yeah, you the longest reigning champion. Tank's hella popular. They're probably gonna play hardball with you. You know what I mean? All these other people are gonna play hardball with you. They definitely somehow blackballed you or did something with your career. So you gotta figure something out, or else you're gonna be lost in the sauce. You're gonna be one of those champions we talk about later on, like, oh, but y'all ever hear Gary Russell? Let me tell you about this guy, because no one's gonna know. So you're gonna have to coach someone over, tell them like, oh, when I was younger, there was this guy Gary Russell. He was so nice, but he got blackballed. It's gonna be that story. So,
but he gonna have a story though. He's the longest winning champion in boxing.
Gary Russell, Santa Cruz fighting 14 days apart against different opponents. Make that.
They need to make that fight happen.
Make that. Make that. That don't make sense at all.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
Unless that's that
talking
next
about,
fight.
Fred? That make all the sense, Fred. Hey, nigga name. That's like you naming your next son Kyle. You know what I'm saying? No fuck. Hey, what you gonna do? What am I supposed to do? Huh? I can't put you in a ring with nobody.
They 14 days apart. How does Al not make that fight? They 14 days apart in the same camp, same time. It makes no sense to me.
It would be a little easier to understand if they were building it like, well, if they both win this fight, but they're not even talking about it. They're not even mentioning it. Like, so it's probably not going to happen. And then he's probably going to have to move up to a weight class he's not comfortable with and then take an L. And then they're going to be like, well, see, took an L. Now, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. And two to that, it's not even the fact that they're mentioning. It's the fact that they're 2 weeks apart. They not, like you said, they not talking about it, and the level of disrespect. That is so disrespectful. Gary Russell is fighting a guy that is bigger, faster, stronger, everything. Have you seen this guy? He sparred.
I've never seen a fight. No,
I've never seen him fight, but he sparred Sean Porter.
Oh shit.
He's a big guy.
Man, that's sparring on me shit. Cause you could have got your ass whooped in sparring.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm talking about
Is
size.
it 130 or 126?
126. And and it's just awful that how does Leo Santa Cruz get to skate by? I'm telling you, Al Heyman got to be, man, listen. Oh gosh. But
I think Al Heyman half Mexican, man. We might not know.
No, I heard his favorite meal is Portos and burritos.
I mean, hey, man, if you've ever been to a good taco truck, you might get turned out too. You never know. You find the right one.
I don't get it, man. You got to make these fights. Make these fights. Yeah. Like Leo Santa Cruz is on his way out anyway. Make the fight.
I mean, there's so many fights out there to make between the two, and I just, for the life of me, like, I understand like the politic part of it, but then you see so many fights that are made with both sides of the street involved. So that can't be an excuse anymore. Wow. If Tyson Fury and Wilder got made, if there's, I can't think of any off the top of the head, but there's plenty of other good fights.
How much money was involved in that fight, my brother?
It was
Which
big.
time?
Gary and
Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. How much money was involved?
For which fight though? Because it went up each time, right? The first one
don't matter. It don't
bigger,
matter. Like, nigga, what I'm saying is, the first time they fought, Bob Arum had nothing to do with that.
Facts.
Second fight, there's so much money involved that I gotta make it.
I mean, the money's there for Bud and Spence too. For a 2 or 3 fight contract. That money's there too for that. So it can't be the money thing, because there's no way that Spence and Ugas is making more money than Bud and fucking Spence. Not even close.
Yeah.
So it can't be the money thing.
Yeah.
And then it kind of seemed like, at least with Fury and Wilder, it kind of seemed like Wilder was calling his shot. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that said, I'll give you the 50-50 split and everything. You know, like, I respect you as a champion, all that shit. Honorable standard. Yeah, you know, but I want to see him. I gotta see him get that Joshua fight though. He can't leave us on that note, because that, like I said, that fight is still, and I think that's the point that Spence and Bud is at. That fight is so big, both of them coming off losses. We still gonna watch it with no belts on the line. It's still gonna sell, And it'd be the same if Spence lose the Ugas and Bud lose the Boots or some shit, and they fight each other. It's still a big ass fight with no fucking belt. Like you gotta make it happen.
It gotta make it happen, dog. Gotta make it happen. Sheesh. I just don't want them to miss out on that money. You know how much money Floyd and Pacquiao missed out on with their egos? They should have fought 3 times.
Yeah. You're right.
That fight does more than 4.7 million in 2012. I think that fight literally makes football cancel Sunday. Like, no, I'm being facetious, but it's one of them fights where when they announce the fight, nothing is going on that day. Like everybody said, no, I think we'll move this game. Like if they say we fighting October 5th, college football is going to change their schedule so their top teams is not fighting on that day. If they announce
sports, for sure.
Man, that fight would have did 6-7 million.
I didn't think if they got a rematch, it would have went cool. I mean, with all the excuses that were made.
Yeah, it would have did half. They did 4-7. It would have did 2-5, 2-7, 2-9. You know, people would have still been partying. You know, and people want something to do. Imagine that fight in 2012, 13. God damn! You talk about the hottest fight ever. Oh my God, Pacquiao knocking people out. Floyd in between knocking people out and doing what he do. Oh,
take the test.
Man, they would have made so much money, Mac. Man, it would have been a rematch 2 years from now, and then a third they could have played with it, did what they wanted to do with it, man.
See, I mean, and unfortunately, I mean, for myself personally, and I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's only 2 fights in boxing that are big like that, and it would be Joshua Wilder and Spence and Bud. I mean, there's a lot of good, great fights with belts online, all that shit. But like I said, those profiles aren't high enough yet. The talk ain't there. We love Haney. We all want to see Haney Cambosa undisputed. But that's going to be on the level of Charlo and Castan undisputed. It's like, it's cool. It's an undisputed fight. But who the fuck? I mean, it's like the casual people don't know.
Well, listen, Charlo fucked up because he started doing that Wilder hate shit. And niggas ain't fucking with that, so.
Yeah, I mean, the Charlo's personalities helped him out in the beginning, and then they bit him in the ass as time went on. You know what I mean? Because that drew me in with the twins. They were aggressive. They're always talking shit. They're always ready to fight. And then they just never shut the fuck up. And it was like, okay. And then they weren't performing like they used to. Like you could tell, at least with Big Charlo, it kind of seemed like the hunger was gone a little bit. I always liked little Charlo a little bit better, even though he had the L. Just because he seemed like he was more open to fighting pretty much everybody. Where the Big Charlo kind of seemed he got the money and kind of got a little more like people need to come to me, people, you know, whatever type thing. But I mean, even with the Haney, I mean, the Haney Cambosa situation, that's a good fight for us purists and shit. But the casuals don't know these guys. Like, and if you want to make big money in boxing, you need the casuals. You need them. Absolutely. There's no way around it. Like, you know, like your great-great-great-grandma knew who the fuck Mayweather and Pacquiao were, even though she never seen them fight. You know who the fuck Mayweather is. Like, there's no getting around that. So, and unfortunately, like I said, I mean, I'm only going to say his name one time because I know the song coming, but that's where them brothers is at right now. The other brothers, you know what I mean? They're transcending. Obviously, they came with their own fan base into the sport, but because of that, they got that. You know, they got that fan base that's casuals that don't watch boxing, that did watch them on Disney Channel. You know what I'm saying?
In the words of the great philosopher, Frederick S. Hawthorne, proof the concept.
Absolutely. I mean, they did some shit we never seen before. They put on a fucking pay-per-view on YouTube and then got a Showtime deal off of it for 2 YouTubers fighting. And I never heard of KSI at the time because he's, I guess, from UK or whatever. You know what I mean? I heard of Paul, but it was just like, oh, YouTuber, you know, Disney kid. Like, I wasn't really interested in watching a fight, but there was a lot of motherfuckers that were. And then, you know, it took off. But I think at the end of the day, man, I mean, what the fuck can you do, man? And Mauricio Suleiman needs to shut the fuck up and stop doing fucking interviews because tomorrow he probably gonna contradict everything he fucking said the other day, like he always does. You can find a video clip to support any argument you stand on with any fighter when it comes to Mauricio Sulaiman. And I was asking this to the panel yesterday, but I guess he's not even like the shot caller. It's a board, I'm assuming, right, with WBC.
Yeah,
but he's not even the end all be all to be talking like that.
He knows the pulse of the board. You know what I mean? Like, he's a great influencer of the vote. You know, or else he wouldn't be saying the things that he wanted to say. You know.
But I hope Haney gets the Kambosos fight and then just kills the franchise and just says fuck this. I'll throw it away. You know what I mean? Like, it stops here. That's it. No more franchise.
I told y'all not to get excited. Didn't I tell y'all, Fred? Didn't I tell that? Didn't I tell you niggas?
Man, go watch my video. I said it wasn't happening. It's too.
Told you, don't get excited about this shit.
I mean, if you're Kambosos, don't you want to keep those bitches a little bit longer? At least 1 or 2 more fights to say you did it real quick? Well, at least I defended my belt 2 times. That's something. You don't want to get them and just lose them again like Teal did.
Shit, how about if Mikey come down to 35?
I don't even know if Mikey got the hunger to box anymore, man. He kind of
come down to 35 and get beat.
I mean, Mikey need to at least drop to 40. Like, 147 ain't for him. He need to at least drop to 40 if he can't make 35 no more.
Yeah, he can't. I think he can get 35. All you gotta do is work out because he ain't got no definition.
Yeah, that's true. He's not shredded at all.
He looked like he changed tires, you know.
Hey, but his head weigh at least 50.
It's the gel. The gel weigh at least 50.
That big old fucking glob. Yeah, nah, man. See, oh man, because I mean,
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Deacon made me sleepy as hell, bro. I was up before that, man. I was really up, Fred. Now I see how you feel when Terrence Bailey used to call in, man. How sleepy your ass used to get. Now I see. Certain people bring your energy down, man. When you get sleepy.
I hope that's what it is, because I remember when I was younger and I used to get my ass whooped, I'd take a nap right afterwards. So I hope it's just the energy and you don't feel too like it took you out there, man.
Oh man, listen, I did 3 16s, a 10, and an 8.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So you Santa Claus this year? You good? All right.
Not Santa Claus. Yeah.
Nah, shit. These bills, man. They ran up on me this month.
Yeah. Yeah, you doing all that traveling, man. You partied last month, man. You went to
That was
Vegas.
a great fucking month. November was a great fucking month.
You traveled 3 times. You took your girl to Vegas. Y'all had a great time. You went to a couple of fights, man. You living your best. You had a great November and December, man.
November was great. December was fucked up, but November is fantastic.
Yeah, man. You living your best life, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, I had a question for you, Fred. I've been meaning to ask this shit every time I come on. I forget.
Please.
Did you get that? You got that song made specifically for your platform? Because I've never heard it. I can't find it.
For a movie. For a movie.
Okay.
Yeah, for a movie I did, and now it's used for the platform.
Okay, yeah, because I Shazam that shit when you played it a couple times. I was like, I can't find that shit.
No, because I don't want to get it. But I'll send it to you if you like. Just email me.
Yeah, no, that should go right there. Every time I look for it, the only thing that pops up is that fucking Rick Ross song. I was like, this ain't it.
Email me. FH. Just play the video back. FH17@gmail.
Okay, yeah, I'll look at it when you reposted this shit. I'll play it back.
Yeah, just play it back.
But I'm gonna let y'all go, man, because this is MMA Thursday, and I'll be up in there when you get it going, Kyle.
Okay.
I'll see y'all a little bit, man. Much love.
And with that being said,
what's up, Kyle? Wait.
Play the song, Fred.
Kyle, like, I'm tired of the motherfucker. Hey, I love y'all, man. We had a great week this week. Hey, Deacon, come get Kyle on Sunday. Come get him. What's up, Deacon? Young Mo, Young Foe, Birdman. I appreciate y'all, man. Good show. We ain't even talk about the topic tonight. I don't think. Fuck, we did a little bit. G Hizzy, Birdman. Oh yeah, how about Fundora getting a fight in 90 days? We ain't gonna talk about that, huh? I know. 90 days to the dot. Fondora gets a fight. I'm just gonna.
How much money is he bringing in, man?
I don't know. Fox, Birdman, Brother Cole, man, Equal Foundation, M Pepper, Brandon, Beatbox, Hunter, Victor. I've been talking about them all. COVID. Fred's the hater. He's the only fighter in the history of PBC outside of Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz to fight in 90 days. Unique Don, what's up? Hey, y'all need to follow Unique Don on Instagram. Peoples Hernandez, what up? What up? Hey, what's up, Victor? Hey, he said he'll go down. He had 8 weeks. Damn, that means he was only training for 2 weeks. Oh man, Mikey got off like a fat cat, Kyle. Happy holidays, y'all. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
So, Peoples Hernandez.
Yes. What's up, Kyle?
So you ready for Christmas, man? You dropping these presents off or what?
It is what it is, man.
Fuck is that?
I don't shop.
Huh?
I don't shop.
No, I'm saying, but don't you niggas?
Grandma,
you doing Christmas, right, or not?
Oh yeah. Can we get Mauricio Suleiman on the show? Why? So he can lie? What's the point? What's the point? The question is, what's gonna happen next? You know what I mean? He's just gonna butter your biscuit, man. That's all he's gonna do. Mauricio Suleiman just gonna butter your biscuit, Brother Cole, man. I mean, I could call him, but for what? So we can have a conversation. It's about action at this point. What we gonna do about it?
Facts.
What we gonna do? What I think needs to happen is Gary Russell, Devin Haney, Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo need to form a coup and stand up to the WBC. But here's how confusing we gonna be though, Kyle. But check this out. It's gonna be like, hey, the WBC is unfair. But they're gonna recognize the WBC in another championship fight. That's what the black fan base and black media gonna do. You know what I mean? Oh, the WBC ain't fair. But if he's not fair for this fighter, why should you respect him with this fighter? You know.
For February, we're gonna watch Undisputed.
I say we don't recognize the belt. You know what I mean? The whole entire community don't recognize the belt. You know what I mean? Stand up or something. You know.
Y'all head over to the boxing section, man.
Head over to the boxing section. He gonna. Hey, Deacon, we got a Beam-In link for you. Get him, D. I'm such an antagonizer. Love y'all, man. Love you, Kyle. Love everybody.
Hey, you know respect on my channel anyway, so hey, I'm gonna let his old ass have it on my channel.
Hey, Christmas is Deacon's favorite holiday. It's Jesus' birthday. And we go. I love y'all, man. Peace.
All right, big fam. I'll holler at you this weekend.